Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome to the Late Nite Low show. This is your boy, Dirt Low. I'm kicking it right now, man. Just gonna have this coffee real quick. Thank you for everybody pulling up. Got a couple of the homies pulling up right now. It's motherfucking Thursday night, 6:15, bro. Hopefully everybody's having a good fucking day, week, whatever you want to call it. Yo, if this is the first time you're ever pulling up, man, check this out. This is a podcast. We just talk about a little bit of everything. I came from a rated content creators. I still do rated content, but it's off season, so we're just kind of kicking it. So we're just gonna be here chilling. I got a couple people pulling up, and we just chop it up, talk about pretty much everything. To be honest with you, shout out to I talked to so many fucking people today, man. Shout out to Raider Ben, shout out to Dirty Raider, shout out to fucking Mike and G, man. I talked to so many people today, man. It's a beautiful thing, man, because as of late, there's been a lot of bullshit going on in this fucking content, whatever not. We're always going to talk about this shit. It's always going to come up. There's always going to be a hater. There's always going to be that one guy and shit like that. And I was kind of just going, like, watching Loom this morning and shit like that, and just kind of realizing this whole thing, like everything that's been going on with the whole fucking bullshit with these three characters or two characters, whatever, whatnot. Like I told everybody, this shit ain't never going to fucking end, because nobody's gonna ever understand that the word no, and that's what it came down to. The word no is a motherfucker, bro. I think that's like the biggest thing where motherfuckers don't really understand that the word no can turn around and turn a motherfucker quick to a bitch. Anybody, you know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much what it is. And then it just got further and crazier and shit like that. People make shit complicated, bro. Like all the fucking time. There's no point in making it that complicated. We got a disagreement. You can start going at people, start bringing mental health into it, start doing all that shit, bro. Check this out. We're all fucked up out here. It doesn't matter if you're rich or poor or anything. Something's wrong with somebody. Everybody's living the fucking life that they want to live, but then they don't want to live. It's crazy. People turn around and get to a certain plateau and they're happy, and then they turn around and see it and then they're not happy. It's fucking crazy. Why don't you just focus on three things? You know what I'm saying? Not including yourself, not including your family. Just three things and you should be all right. As long as I'm not one of them, it doesn't fucking matter, bro. But you can pull up and not say something and keep it in the fucking chat, and I'll gang you up every fucking night when I'm on. It's just simple, man. Y'all, I'm just trying to make this shit very, very simple. Y'all motherfucking make this shit too damn complicated. Too complicated. Look. People make shit so fucking complicated that I don't even know where to start or finish or what the fuck, bro. It's just stupid, man. Like, I have a family member that, you know what I mean, is making a big change, you know what I mean, making a big change in their lives and shit like that. And I'm not saying that they're stupid, but some of the things that they put in front of themselves is dumb. It's dumb. It's really crazy. It's insane. You're doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I basically said, like, family member of mine is going to be moving out of state and whatever, we're not doing something for the family, and I get it, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to it, make it simple. Make sure you have a backup plan, make sure it's simple. Don't fuck over people. You know what I mean? That's the best thing. A lot of people don't realize that. Service to other people is what we're here for. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be like bowing down and doing anything like that, but making sure somebody's all right, somebody's cool. But also, you got to let motherfuckers know to stay the fuck away from you, bro. You got to check motherfuckers at the gate, and that's what we do. And one person I'm going to check right now, because this motherfucker hasn't checked in with me and then turned around and told me some shit the other day, pissed me the fuck off. The homie Gravy's in the fucking building. He has not been fucking talking to any of us at all. He's been in my motherfucking A. And I'm sitting over here.
Yeah.
He hits me with, hey, it's my birthday. This motherfucker, everybody in the chat, give that motherfucker some love, man. It's his 80th birthday. He looks good for 80, bro. Look at him. Look at that guy. Still smoking. He can still stand up in this.
Yeah. What's up, bro? To the old man crew. The old dead crew.
The OD crew.
ODC, bro. ODC.
Let's see, man. Let me get to this fucking chat real quick, man. There's a fucking 100 comments in this motherfucker. Let me shout out to everybody. Stream, bro. What's up, man? Hey, fuckers, don't drink and drive. Guys, make sure you guys stay home. Whatever. Like, have to do something. whatever. When I be thankful for what you do, God be thankful for what you don't. I'm gonna chew this motherfucker out right now. Dark's in the building. Shout out to everybody. Holly's in the building. Raider Boss, Raiders, what's good? Terrence is in the building. Click them likes, appreciate that, man. Dark's in the building. Everyone's showing love to each other. Purple, what's good? Ja Raider, what's up? Need that WBC belt? Let's go. There we go. Everyone's just showing love. Who's else in the building? Terrence, Chile, what's up, man? Salute, man. Hey, everybody, tomorrow, 5:00, me, Chili, and Soul, we're gonna be fucking until Raider Ben goes on with his show. We're gonna be on for like 2 hours playing Call of Duty at 5. So make sure you guys tune in for that shit. It'll be on my live. Mr. Took Your Jizz. We're gonna fucking tell you why his name is Mr. Took Your Jizz. Anyway, so here we go. Everybody, Jaws in the building. All right, I'm just trying to catch up to everybody, bro. Alex, what's good, man? Raider Room, salute. Terrence in the building. Rafa, what's good, man? My boy, check this out. My boy Cam, Canadian's gonna be pulling up a little bit. I haven't talked to him in a minute. Another producer friend of mine that's dropping an album pretty soon, and I just told him we'll be doing a podcast, so might be pulling up here in about an hour or so.
Cool.
And I know Rafa's gonna be pulling up too, so he has to pull up. So I'll be sending that shit to him here in a minute. You know, everyone's showing love. Appreciate that. The Rafa Mustafa. There we go. Low, do you make do I make these beats? Yes. I make all these beats. My co-host right here doesn't think my beats are good. He always gives me shit about them. I'm catching up to everybody's shit. Yeah, I make all the beats, brother. Bobo, what's good, man? Salute, bro. Salute, man. If I'm missing anybody, man, I'm just trying to get to brother. Nice hat. Thank you, sir. And that's the cousin Jimmy right there. I got an intro that I'm working on, bro. That's fucking dope, and it has fucking the Love Strut logo on it, bro. I'm gonna send it to you. You don't like that shit? Oh, yimmy. Oh, shit. You still out of town? Nah, bro. I'm not out of town. Hell no, stupid. I told Chile with Tubby and fucking Soul, they were like, "Hey, man, jump on it." Tubby had hit me up, and I said, I'm in the Bay right now.
Oh, he trying to be with me.
Shit. Laura Rachitas, what's good, man? Salute, man. Good. Yeah, everyone's fuck yeah. Ja got his fucking belt, bro. I'm happy about bro. Yeah. Guerrero. Michael Guerrero. Checking in. Circus, what's good, bro?
What's up, man?
Good, man. All right, I'm trying to catch up to everybody. Hey, when you guys are tagging people or anything like that, if you hit the @ sign and then you put their, I've always wanted to say that shit. If you hit the @ sign, some people don't know this. If you hit the @ sign before you type in like Dirty Low, Gravy, anything like that, their name will come up. You click on it and it'll show them. So you know what I mean? So I do that shit a lot. I don't know if a lot of people know that. You know what I mean?
Never knew that, bro. Never knew that.
So yeah, see, you learn shit right now. You know what I mean? Yeah, thanks, bro. Appreciate you guys. Bugsy was good, man. Salute, man. I'm trying to catch up to all you guys. Y'all motherfuckers crazy. Dirty, what's good, bro? Salute, man. Salute. Good morning. Good evening. Good morning, man. It's been a long day. Yep. Hell yeah. Shit. Anyways, boom. We're catching everybody. Happy birthday, Gravy. Yes, this guy. We gotta take care of each other. Simple. Yep, exactly, bro. Happy 95th birthday. Shit, let's go. That's good.
That was dirty.
The non-smokers. When Gravy was born.
That's right, bro. Came out the nutsack talking like this.
I am him. Kinga. Stupid. I'm trying to catch up to everybody, man. Oh shit. So is him. Hey, yeah, Gravy. When we were playing fucking yesterday, he told me, because I haven't talked to you. He's like, man, he goes, fucking Gravy, where did Gravy get that shit that I always agree with you? I agree with you one time. He goes, I think you're a fucking idiot. No, he didn't say that. He said me. He's like, tell Gravy I agree with him. Yeah, shit. Hey, and then I see some news today.
Nah, you don't agree with me all the time, but we got a lot to talk about. Mr. Took Your Soul. He got his good views, man. I like working with him. He got good views.
Hey, he's fucking so no-show low.
That's what I heard this morning, bro. I seen it.
No, I wasn't. I told you guys. I told everybody I'm not going to be doing the morning shows anymore. I'm going to be doing the night shows. And then when football comes back, we'll do that shit. But And then even that, it's gonna go. I'm gonna go back to my format of last time. I'm not gonna do a show every fucking day. I'm gonna do the day before, and day after, or like a show afterwards, middle of the week type shit.
Well, all the subs you bought, you can afford to do that.
But bro, but see the subs, bro. See the things though. I gotta buy views. That's what it is. You gotta buy views. Views are everything. Yeah. Fine.
I'll kick in, bro. I'll kick in about 100 views, 100 subs if you want.
Maybe don't look past a day past 65.
That's it, bro. Close.
Navy vet, salute, bro. Salute, man. I haven't seen you in a minute, man. Thank you for pulling up. Yeah, motherfuckers is crazy.
So we're talking about old man because you're gonna be there one day, and some little young cat's gonna be talking shit about you. You're gonna what?
Buy me out 50. You can buy view time. Fuck, I don't know if you can, man. That'll be funny as hell. It's gravy time.
It's gravy. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So, Gravy, quick question. Speaker that you have playing right now. Can you lower it a little bit?
The speaker? I don't have no speaker.
Because the feedback's coming in from you. Like on the laptop, there should be like buttons that show the volume of it.
Oh, it's so loud. It's pretty loud.
Yeah, just lower it. Just
lower it.
Right. Huh? Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Feedback.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just need that little bit as it pops up every once in a while.
It's not Rafa loud, is it?
Nah, it's not Rafa loud. Hey guys.
Hell no, Rafa come out with some bass in his mic shit.
Oh, he's hella loud and shit. What up,
yeah. You want to be heard.
50 cents a pop. Let's go. Is that white gravy? Okay.
Well, I take off for a little bit and I lose my pigment, man.
I know you fucking damn, bro, getting white, all kinds of shit. Hey yo, thanks. I just ordered me my new set of clothing from lovestrut.com. Go get your apparel. He has a bunch of shit right now.
They injected me with that Michael Jackson.
Did it that propofol? Dude.
I don't know what it is. It was a joke.
Go to a homeless cast, hook it up with a hotspot, and have them subscribe to you. Fuck, bro. Killing me, bro. You killing me.
Man, I'll tell you what. Some of them got better phones.
Yeah, they got
better phones than we do.
Is that Chetty happens to one? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. Y'all motherfuckers been talking shit about my hair. I'm gonna go get fucking. I'm gonna get face implant, the hair implant for my face, so I can start rocking beard gravy oil just for the mango.
No, bro. You don't need it that bad. Bro. You don't need it that bad. No.
So okay, brother. So what's going on, man? Talk to me. So I know you've been gone. It was your birthday and shit. How old are you, bro? If you don't mind me asking. I'm about to light up it for everybody. I'm smoking on some lemon poppers. I'm doing a lemon poppers mix with fucking rainbow gelato. So, I don't know what anybody.
I went to while the birthday thing was Tuesday. So and all the hints, and I didn't know my wife was on the chat. I mean the chat, but I told her don't be doing that shit. But she was on there saying,
I didn't even see her. I was Halliston that day.
Yeah, but it didn't matter. But she was putting it out there that, as a thank you everyone right now for all the birthday wishes. It means a lot. And then we just chilled. She took me out to eat, and I was with my kid, and it was one of my kids. Two of my kids. So went out to eat and had me a cheesecake.
That's fucking right, bro. I am tripping too. Fucking Mr. Take Your Soul. That's right. We were just talking about that shit. He took his fucking week off, and it was the day after you. So that's why you guys are fucking. You guys should fucking do a show together. Fucking take your jizz, gravy jizz, gravy taking jizz, gravy taking soul.
That don't sound right, bro. That don't sound right.
That's right. Hey, man, Mr. Took Your Soul was his birthday too, man. Shout out to Took Your Soul too.
Happy birthday, Mr. Took Your Soul.
Yeah, that sounds crazy. But anyways,
That's why we disagree because we're real close to birthday. The Gemini. Gemini.
Gemini's? You guys are Gemini? You guys are Gemini?
Gemini.
Jambalaya or Gemini?
I went to the Bay to do some tests for my health and stuff, and that came out all right. And we came back. We stayed another day. We went up and we stayed at like more than a half a day because they gave me that they gave me that crazy, that good put me to sleep.
Yeah, I got some good, like nice. That heron flow. You got that heron flow.
The worst.
What day, Gregory? What was your birthday? When was your birthday? What, Monday or Tuesday?
Tuesday, 13th.
Oh, you were a motherfucker on Fridays then. Oh, I guarantee you were a motherfucker on Fridays. It's Friday the 13th. I'm gonna go kill some shit. I'm gonna go kill all the cocaine. Yeah. All the cocaine in Fresno. I'm
gonna kill all the gaggers I can, bro.
I'm gonna kill the cocaine and cougars.
Yeah, we had one.
Hey, I'm gonna come out with my album when I hit 45. Well, I'm already 45, so I'm gonna drop my album. It's called Cocaine and Cougars. Cougars
and cocaine.
Cougars and cocaine. There you go.
Nah, but that shit still got me groggy, bro. That's why I tried to get at you, and then I said, you know what? And I think you told me your schedule on Thursday, so I said, oh, I'm gonna let him do his thing. But then when I laid up, man, this thing just don't want to like go away. It keeps you drowsy and lazy and shit. And I was like, fuck.
Yeah, that's the.
So I got a little. What's up?
Hey, Navy Bet's daughter's birthday was on the 13th too. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, young lady.
Holly Balls.
She's a Gemini.
I like your show there, Lo. Keep it up, man. Appreciate you. Dark. Oh shit, Dark. You want the link too? Oh shit. Oh, we're gonna have some motherfuckers.
I don't know about that name, Holly Balls. You better check and see
Holly
that.
Balls. Yeah, Holly Balls. Holly Balls. Nothing wrong with a cougar or two. Yee, that's called a trip. That's called a triple entendre.
I'd rather take the cocaine than the cougar. If I had a choice, but that was back in the day, bro. Back in the day when I was younger. A year ago. I told you that Holly Ball somebody.
Oh yeah, that's probably fat fuck. Did you see the shit that I did today that Ja put out there? That shit was funny as hell. I didn't put the right hashtags on there, or else it would have went a little bit more further. But
Ja be making me laugh, dude.
Ja's funny as fuck, bro. I swear to God, he just whooped that dude's ass. And
very creative there.
Fuck yeah, that shit was funny as fuck. So what it was our nemesis, the Grimace's birthday month, bro. It's fucking hilarious that we're going in on this motherfucker. I call this nigga Grimace. And, I'm sorry. Apparently, I'm racist. I can't say that.
He got a birthday this month too.
No, Grimace did. Grimace came back out of all this fucking time. Grimace has been out of the fucking picture. And this fast fuck, I call his ass Grimace, and we have this shit going on with Grimace on the fucking, you know what I mean, on the group chat and shit. And you know, I just made the joke about it. And then it just so happens that right now, for the month of fucking June, it's fucking Grimace's birthday. Go fucking figure. That shit's awesome. Yeah. So check this out. Hey, MC Raider, what's good, bro? How you doing, man? Hopefully everything's good. I don't see Holly Balls. You have to put the all on, bro. Or maybe they probably fucking turn around. The right cougar has coke.
That's good. Good combo.
Yeah, that's true. Damn. Go get you Fresno crackhead at the top of your put out of the ad. Fuck, bro. Okay. They have you blocks, Terrence? Damn, they're blocking Terrence? What the fuck? Ah, shit. Maybe they blocked Terrence. You know what? Terrence, then that means that if you have a problem with somebody, then that's what it is. That's why they're blocking.
Terrence knows who to rock with, though.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Oh, wait, you're a mod, LOL. Yeah, I gotta see what the fuck's going on with my shit. Hey, Dirty's in the building. What's good, bro? Salute, man. Thank you for pulling up. Appreciate you.
Thank you for the 95th birthday wishes, bro. Thank you very much, Dirty.
Yes.
It's real nice to be 95 years old, bro.
Who the fuck is
Oh, I mean, you know, you look good. You look good.
Who the fuck is Holly Balls?
We're gonna find out right now. I'm getting to that.
The fake account.
Fake account. Really, you know, and the typing just seems like it was that douchebag. Let's see real quick. All right. I'm going.
Well, send Holly Balls the link and then see if they pop up.
Nah. I ain't doing none of that. I don't have none of that shit ready or anything like that. I'm looking at all the stuff. Okay, boom. Holly Balls, I didn't block anyone. Let's see. Go to channel. Let me see what you got, Holly Balls. No views. Yeah, I'm cool. Oh, it doesn't matter. Maybe they're bored. Maybe they need something to talk about. I don't even give a shit. Anyways, doesn't matter. As long as I'm trying to just see I know Terrence is moderator. I know Tubby is. I know Circus, Soul, Guerrero is. All right. I don't think I have very many other people after that. So nobody should be blocking anybody. I don't care who it is, man. You guys don't block anybody, bro. I don't give a shit. Now, if they start talking about somebody's like mom or you know what I mean, or some other shit, then yeah, we'll start blocking motherfuckers, bro. But don't even trip on that shit. Anyways, brother did what's going on. Anyways, gravy. Sorry, so much shit going on. Trying to.
I'm just gigging. I'm just watching a dirty gig, dude. I don't even know what song he's listening to. He making me go like this too. He said.
I was listening to Control.
Janet Jackson.
Going on. Control.
Oh shit! Here we go. I'm blocked on Kush and IG. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Let's talk about that. I want to talk about these legal actions, bro. That was the funniest shit, bro. Look, okay. So this is one of the things. There's 48 people in here, man. If you haven't been here, go to my IG, subscribe, all that bullshit, whatever. Anyways, so there's a guy named Raider Kush right now, right? He turned around with my boy Dirty because he had a gun on camera, and Dirty, you knew you had a gun on camera, so I kind of see where he's coming from, but I don't give a shit. Like you said too, on some real shit, it's YouTube. You can do whatever the fuck you want until they turn around and tell you that you can't. You know what I'm saying? And then the motherfucker turned around and tried to say some shit that his channel is a kid's channel. So wait a minute. So you are promoting, okay, Raider Kush. You don't even put your name out there. You don't do anything like that. And you're trying to promote your channel to children, but your name is Kush. So you're trying to program people. Children that you're saying that you're going after children. See, I can go into depth and just make up shit. Like you said that I said the ER N-word. I never said that in my fucking life. You know what I mean? Unless we're joking amongst us, and I would never call anybody that personally. I say it because that's the way I grew up, bro. Like I grew up on the west side. I grew up on the east side. Like, you know what I mean? What am I supposed to do? I got everybody that I talk to, I don't say with only ill intent. So you're trying to say that I'm saying the ER, bro. Then he said the homie is a slave master, bro. I'm like, oh my God, and he's making it racist, bro. I'm like, dude, like, look, check this shit out, bro. I will never.
Who's a slave master?
Oh, you didn't see that shit?
Yeah, he said Ben was a slave master, bro.
Yeah, he fucking Kush, Raider Kush was going that dirty. Look, check this out. Raider Kush was going that dirty, talking all this bullshit because his gun was on live. Who gives a fuck? And your gun was on live. It should have been on live, but
you're saying,
you're right. It should have been there.
And then the thing is, when you pulled it out too last night, it should have been there. I don't see the fucking lock case. Come on.
It ain't in no case.
It needs to be in a fucking case.
Fuck a case.
Get rid of the clip. Anyways.
It's in a locked drawer.
Nah, bro. I'm just saying, bro. Like it's just sad, bro, because these motherfuckers he's saying he's an influence, bro. How can, bro? You cannot get sued unless I turn around and said Dirty's full name, Gravy's full name, which is Gustavo Undestop. No, it's playing. No, you cannot get sued for anything like that. It's not a defamation of character. You're a fictitious character. Your Raider Kush is a fictitious character, bro. You legally cannot do. There would be so many fucking lawsuits on YouTube, bro. Come on, bro. It's pathetic. It is very, very pathetic. I think
if Ben is a slave master, then what the fuck am I?
Thank you. Thank you. Right. And I told Ben, I was like, why you are white? I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit. It's not about that, Ben. You know, I'm just fucking playing.
Now, would he give, because Dirty had the weapon up there? Would his channel get flagged for that?
No.
No, I'll never get flagged for that. I'm not.
No, his channel.
His channel can't get flagged for it either. That's all Black Rambo does.
Yep.
That's all Black Rambo does is go out and guns.
Pre-recorded might be different, but I don't think he does live.
There's a gun channel that goes live. It shows you how to clean them and everything.
Okay. Well, then maybe that may be. You know what I'm saying? But regardless of whatever.
Shows you how to put them together. Shows you how to fucking clean them. Like, bro, they go live.
Yeah. See, the thing is, like,
I like watching him. I like watching.
Yeah,
puts out good content, baby.
Yeah, I mean, the whole part about it was like everybody used to have good ass content, and you know what I'm saying. And Loon said it this morning, bro, and I kind of said that shit on the chat too, and I told Dirty a little bit, and I can't really remember what I said, but I think what was said, and I don't want to take it out of content of what Loon had said, but he basically stated like he had a vision of what everything should be. And on some real shit, I even told him, I was like, man, fuck that. It was only 2 people that kind of fucking threw a monkey wrench in this whole thing. It's still, that vision could still fucking be there. All of us can still be doing what the fuck we need to do. But we need to stop, just get these motherfuckers and put them to bed. And anybody that kind of comes in the circle, just, man, leave them the fuck out. Don't let them play with us. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit went on way too long. Way too fucking long. You know what I mean? And then motherfuckers weren't communicating the right way and whatever, whatnot. People were pissed off. And I was pissed off at a lot of motherfuckers, bro. But to be honest with you, I went at the right people at the right time and the way it needed to be done. And then after the point, it got tiring when these motherfuckers just kept on. You know? So yeah, and that's where I'm at with it, bro. So like, man, to be honest with you, let's just put these motherfuckers to rest and just let it be. Fuck these guys, and don't even worry about anything that they said, because he was trying to be an influencer. How are you a veteran, dog? How are you a veteran? And you're supposed to protect women and children. Then you went after somebody after a woman, bro. After a woman, for one, you know what I'm saying? What all men are not supposed to. Right. You know what I'm saying? Come at me, bro. Catch his fade. Catch his fade. You guys won't. And then you guys are gonna back and do all that shit, bro. It's stupid, bro. It is fucking stupid. And then you're gonna turn around.
It was unnecessary with the Holly.
Bro, do you understand? Look at, like, the craziest part, bro. Like it's funny. It's funny that these 2 people have made all this fucking bullshit, bro. And the thing is, I blame myself. I don't blame Gravy, because Gravy's like telling me to stay out of it. But you know what I'm saying? And Dirty's been out of it. So I blame myself because I keep trained, like, not portraying, but I keep saying exactly what needs to be said about these motherfuckers so they can leave it the fuck alone, bro. And that's all I'm trying to do. Because, I mean, fuck, you know, what else are we supposed to do? Continue to give these motherfuckers clout? They're gonna fucking fade away, just like Faye did, just like Sultan did, just like all these other fucks that have, bro. They ain't gonna be nothing, bro. And the thing is, none of them got no talent at all, bro. They're sitting there just bitching and shit. You know what I'm saying? Got no talent at all, bro. It was not even nothing, bro. That motherfucker can't paint nothing, do nothing. He doesn't do nothing, bro. All he does is sit back and what the fuck is that? You got mental issues, bro? And that's another thing. I even told Gravy that shit. Motherfuckers got mental issues, bro. Stay the fuck off of YouTube. Don't give nobody no advice. Don't be telling nobody anything about your fucking this, that, and the third, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be sitting there, oh, well, we're going to work it out and we're going to do this and do that, bro. But then you're going to turn around and do some bitch ass shit, bro. Fuck you. For real. Sue me. I ain't got no money. But I'm just saying, it's like, you got to watch who these motherfuckers are, bro. The seasons are coming up. These motherfuckers ain't going to be there. And even if they are there, let's just turn our backs on, bro. I'm not going to give these motherfuckers no energy because they ain't going to show up no way. You know what I'm saying?
A shitload of money, just no trail.
Yeah, exactly. Nah, I'm not saying that either. But yet at the same time, like, look,
just no trail.
Hey, bro, in LA, we're gonna be deep. Gravy's gonna be with there. Fucking Ben's gonna be out there. Fucking everyone's gonna be out there. Gabe's gonna be out there. I know. Chile is going out there. I don't know. So I don't think Soul's gonna be able to make it. I think he's going to the first game. But I know that we're gonna be fucking deep, bro. So we're gonna have a good ass time, and man. And you think that we're gonna worry about 2-3 motherfuckers? Hell no, bro. These motherfuckers wouldn't even get past the first line, bro. So
barbecue. We got barbecue like a million.
Yeah, man, fuck these guys, bro. We're gonna have a good ass time, man, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get back on track, bro. It's just off season, bro. It's just fucking off season. Ben's gonna get back to his shit. Dirty's gonna get back to his shit. Fuck these subscribers, all that shit. Who gives a fuck? We're gonna be on this game and we're gonna just do our thing, man, and that's it. Ain't worry about nothing. So you know what I mean? So let them talk.
We'll be deep in LA.
Yeah, man. Come on.
Yeah,
like,
NWA's gonna be hella deep at the game, bro.
Oh yeah, and then fuck, I know Pyro will be out there. I know, man. Everyone
will be there. Fucking Ben's going. Fucking
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Jack 24, Jack Bowers will be there. Like, bro, like,
see,
it'll be a gang of people. Captain Jack might be there. Like, you, man.
Right, and that's the
gang of people there.
Yeah, Captain Jack's gonna be there, and then like, okay, coming up next week, I'm gonna try to get Mob Raider Boss on here because he's doing the explosion. I'm gonna start promoting that shit. I'm gonna be there, man. If you guys are in the Fresno area, anything like that, I know Kojo's gonna go and shit, bro. We're gonna be doing some shit, bro. You know what I mean? So we're just look, man, just stick through it. And I know it's kind of fun and everything like that, bro.
Damn motherfucker out there.
Yeah, but look, check this out. This is the way we don't need to roll. Like moving forward, man, let's not roll like these motherfuckers. Don't think like these motherfuckers. Don't move like these motherfuckers. Don't let motherfuckers walk all over you, bro. Let's just walk as men and as Raider fans together and fucking move in the same fucking way, bro. That's all we need to do. If nobody wants to be on the same page, bro, fuck it. Let's just dip out. Just, all right, man, we'll see you on in a minute. Y'all have a good one. You know what I mean? There's so many motherfuckers like Cortez knows this shit. Cortez, you need to fix your fucking microphone when you're on to stop eating. Yum, 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 yum. But you know your shit though, bro. You know what I mean? Death Star Report, all you guys know your shit, man. There's a lot of content creators that know a bunch of shit. You know what I mean? We just gotta work together, bro, and stop with the bitch ass shit. And stop letting other motherfuckers influence what we want to do. You know what I'm saying? Stop asking motherfuckers for money. Work with each other. Just do your fucking thing, bro. That's it. Terrence got some motherfucking podcast. Terrence, why don't you hit me up? I'll be on your podcast for 5 minutes, whatever the fuck. Start conversating. Start doing this shit. Start supporting each other. That's the way it's supposed to fucking be.
What up, CG?
Like everybody got that. Even fucking CG, just because I'm from Fresno, man, he's coming through, man. That's cool. Like he's a Niner fan, bro. Like, you know,
I gotta get CG. He got that ruthless record number. He got that ruthless. I gotta get CG. Got to be in NWA with that ruthless record number. That ruthless record.
Come over here.
Cortez. I mean, Fade got turned out. Fuck that motherfucker. He got turned out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's about my boy like that.
Yeah, we should all just be on the same fucking type of time, bro. Because you know what? It's easier that way. It's fucking way more easier that way, and that's any way that you move, bro. If people don't want to be on the same type of time, looking at the same fucking thing, or try to even go in the same direction, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has something to bring to the table, dog. It doesn't matter what you got. Even if we're all gonna talk about the same quarterback. We're all gonna talk about the same thing. They just look at it from different angles, but don't be on no dumbass shit. Come together and be on some real shit. So when we go, we can have a good fucking time. That's the whole point of me even doing any of this shit. So when I go to fucking game, I can have a good fucking time. You know what I mean? My bad. I'm just ranting.
Thing is that it all started out with a guy that we didn't even pick, and he ain't even on our freaking team. He plays for Philly. That's the thing.
The thing is, I'm glad that fucking Ern ain't around, and I'm glad that I don't have to fucking be like making excuses for this motherfucker, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm also glad that motherfucker over there is not even he's gonna call the lawyers. Go ahead, bro. Call your fucking lawyers. And that motherfucker ain't gonna be around, bro. So ain't around.
I just hope that Tyree Wilson has a monster ass game. He gets a defensive rookie of the year. That'll spit on all that shit. You know what I mean? These days, well, one thing I want to ask CG, if CG goes through this shit with his empire, you know what I mean?
Matter of fact, this is what I do want to ask him. Okay, CG, you know what I'm saying, on some real shit. We'll talk a little ball because I've been wanting to ask. Now that you guys lost Jimmy G and shit like that, what is like your real assessment? What do you think of Jimmy G? Like, I don't know, give him 1 to 10. Like, what did you really think about him as a Niner fan? Because he did take you to the promised land. You know what I'm saying? He did get you close. So I just want to know what you think. You know what I mean?
I'll answer that question for you right now. I ain't even afford that.
Okay, what is
it? They're down with Purdy.
Yeah.
I don't know if CG is, but he went on another guy's show
Yo,
before, but CG went on another guy's show, and Purdy wasn't even in the mix yet during
Yeah,
that
yeah.
show. So when they were more Jimmy G, I think it was beginning of the season or something like that, and there were Jimmy G. He got hurt, and they were rolling with Lance, but Purdy wasn't even in the picture. They didn't even think this kid was going to come out like that.
Mhm.
And I think the kid had a good season, but he had a real bad injury, bro.
Yeah,
He got shit. He got the shit that pitchers get.
the
You
Tommy
know
John.
what I mean?
That's he got fucking Tommy John. I never heard of fucking
Mm-hmm.
football player getting Tommy John, like quarterback. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure it has happened, but I've never really heard that shit. Yeah, I did.
That's what I'm not in the mix with 49er quarterbacks, but that's what they're saying.
Bitches chase me.
Yeah, he says a proven winner, and he was solid but not durable. Yeah, that's real, bro. That's exactly what it was. Like I seen some dude at the swap meet, and I was like, we're kicking back. I was with the family, went to go get some meat and shit. And fucking, I see he was a Niner fan. I just turned around and asked him, I was like, hey, bro, how did it feel like, that you guys don't got Jimmy G? He kind of had that look on his face like he lost the old lady that he fucked up on, that he knew he fucked up on. He was like, fuck, we could have him back. Kind of type shit. So yeah. Hey, Game, what's up, man? 110? 110? What's up, man? How you doing, bro?
But that's the type shit that we go through. You know what I mean? But we just, if you're not aware of the game and what you're doing, is that you could say Jimmy G's not durable, but when he was at Shanahan doesn't protect his quarterbacks.
Yeah.
So, and he's known for that, dude. Looking in Atlanta, looking now, his quarterbacks are all getting splashed up, bro. So
yeah.
You're not gonna get rid of the coach or get rid of the quarterback.
Yeah, that's true. Well, we'll talk about ball a little bit later, but I disagree 2 times as much with we the people. Fucking stupid. That motherfucker. Shit, ain't even our disagreement. Not too many, but we never disagree. Yeah. That is true, bro. That is true. But Shanahan doesn't value pass blocking. That is very, very true. But anyway, man.
We the people too disagree with me.
Dirty.
We the people.
Your day, bro. I'm sorry.
Huh?
How was your day going, bro?
You know what? My day was okay, bro. My day was okay. I'm looking forward to the next Fast and Furious 11.
You watch it?
Yeah, I watched 10. I watched 10 today. What up, Gabe?
Who's this fucking guy?
I'm tired of this shit.
I watched Fast X today, bro. Like,
this guy.
It was actually decent. It was pretty good. It's pretty good.
Have you watched it?
Who's the bad guy in there? Is that Jason Momoa?
Is it?
I think it's Jason Momoa.
Did they meet to him move too?
Huh?
They said he's sweet. They said he's all sweet in that movie too.
Bro, he's hilarious, bro. He is hilarious in that movie, bro. This nigga is a criminal mastermind, but you could tell he a little, you know what I mean? But you don't see him.
Friendly in that movie. He's a little friendly.
You can tell
he's friendly in that movie.
I mean, you can tell, but he don't. There's no interaction to prove it. It's
no spoilers. I got you.
Nah, the funniest shit.
They already spoiled it, man. You guys get mad at me because Jerome and look at
I'm gonna just say there's definitely another one. Everybody thought this was
that's already too much.
There's gonna be 3. There's gonna be 3.
Yeah, there's a few more coming.
What's it gonna be? Fast and Furious fucking 20 or what? 20?
But the funniest shit is when he introduced himself in the movie, bro. That shit had me fucking dying, bro. From that point, bro, like, I mean, if you really want to know what the movie is about without a spoiler, it's basically about what took place in Rio de Janeiro. You know what I mean? So you got to go watch and find out, you know what I mean? But it's basically about what took place in Rio de Janeiro. You know what I mean? And it's crazy, you know what I mean? But when he introduced himself, he was like, I'm Dante. Shantae, that shit had me dying, bro. That shit had me dying. But
He's on like that, bro. He's like that.
Bro, he's hard as fuck in the movie, bro. But you know what I mean. But he got his little funny side, bro, and it actually comes off as comedy. You know what I mean. And if I'm being honest, I think they probably picked the best person to pull it off. Now I don't know why they keep reaching out to I don't know what WWE has on fucking Fast and Furious, but they keep bringing in fucking WWE stars to star in these movies, bro. And you know what? It pays off. At least they're picking guys who can actually fucking act. You know?
Who's the WWE one? Who's that one?
Well, you know
the Rock.
You know the Rock is in the Fast and the Furious. My dude who plays Dom's little brother. Fuck, what is dude's name, bro? He's the second best actor from WWE. You know, Rock is the first best actor. What's the other dude name?
Look, you know what, Dirty?
WWE that
they lost me on number 2, bro. They lost me on number 2.
He was in that. John Cena. John Cena plays Dom's little brother. If you didn't see the last one, John Cena came in the last one. He's Dom's little brother.
Hey, Dark. I think Dark wanted me to send him the link. So Dark.
Nah, he was saying send it to me.
Oh, okay.
Dark will tell you to send it to me. Dark goes live, but very rarely.
Oh, okay.
Very rarely.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, yeah. I was gonna send it to him.
I see him on court with Harley's. I see him.
She's my hot thing.
Come on in, Dark. Let's talk. Dark, let's talk, man.
And my boy Cam, whenever he pulls up, like you can pull up. You don't have to be on camera. Just make sure your mic's cool. You know what I'm saying? I mean, as long as you're just like in a kind of a quiet place so you can talk. You know what I mean? That's the only thing.
I'm just assuming that Dark looks like that dude that's on his picture.
What up, Loon?
That one.
Hey, Loon, Navy vet said he gave you his phone number to give to me so he could contact me, or I could call him, and I ain't got no number from you. So I'm just
Loon. What's wrong with you, Loon? Communication is key, brother.
And
he keeps his sources to himself, bro. He goes, I'm gonna call him myself.
Yep. We gotta reach out to myself.
Mm-hmm.
For IG models, hey, apparently.
All I'm saying is you got what?
Said Loon better get to that. Loon better get to that work. I don't wake up early no more. I can't. I watch the end of Loon show.
So, yes, sir. Apparently, nobody's hitting the like button, so everyone keeps on saying.
I hit it. I was number 18.
Hey, you was only 18.
I was number 18, bro.
Oh shit, that's the problem.
Can you buy likes too? Can you buy likes?
Can we? I think I need to live my life by likes and views. That's what I think. That's where I need to do.
I'll tell you what I'll give you, bro.
What's up? Thumbs down. I wish I had more hands so I can give them titties 4 thumbs down.
They had one that went like this. I'll hit that motherfucker all the time.
What the fuck Friday tomorrow morning? Yeah. Are you saying what the fuck? It's Friday tomorrow morning, or are you saying what the fuck tomorrow Friday?
No, he's asking about the show tomorrow. He's asking about Loon's what the fuck Friday morning show.
I know. I'm just talking about big.
I know.
What are you guys talking about?
Oh man, they talking about Dark's feet and shit, bro.
Hey, fucking get it how you live, bro. Ozzy, what's good, man? Salute, bro. Morning. Hope you have a good one. I was 19. Shit. There you go. Twan's in.
What's up?
Oh, I got send shit to Rafa.
Ozzy.
These bros.
Was good, man. Salute to everybody. For the gravy builder was awesome, man.
I'd like to know what Ozzy thinks about the offensive lineman we got. I'd like to know what Ozzy thinks about the offensive lineman we got.
Look at this fucking guy. Just when you thought you wasn't gonna make it, he fucking makes it. He fucking makes this motherfucker. I haven't talked to him since fucking the last time we were on live. What's going on?
What's up, Gabe? What's up, Gabe?
What's cracking? What's cracking like?
What's going on, man?
Chilling.
Bro, you smoke a little. I heard you smoke a little pipa like that with the.
Do you have any grams? Is that what it was? Did you have to go to work?
half a gram in it. A half a gram.
Hashtag gram for Gabe.
Hey, grams for Gabe. Grams for Gabe.
Yeah.
Hashtag
grams for Gabe.
There you go.
Just make sure there's 28 grams in there, though.
At least.
I'm not supposed to know that, huh?
At least, you know, that'll get me through 28 days. See, almost a month's worth right there.
I got you.
Preferably 30 if he's a cool dude. If he's cool.
Yeah, there you go. 31. If it's 31, like, you know. 32.
I'll come back for 32.
Oh, shit. Hold on real quick.
What up, Gabe? Gabe!
Chilling, dog. Chilling. What's cracking again?
Where you at, Gabe? Where you at, Gabe? Chilling.
He's on his little pipa. He's in his little pipa.
Talking about little pipa, dog, you know.
So I can fly to the end of
this shit fucking, hey, it can, whatever, dog, but that shit rips.
John Rader got reported for harassment.
Oh my God, for reals?
That's what we the people say.
No fucking way, dog. I thought he was fucking, you know, Mr. TikTok.
Is it true? Homeboy called his gym or something and things like that.
Oh yeah, like he tried to call his gym. I guess he tried to call his gym and he's like trying to say nobody's heard of you and shit like that.
I heard that. I heard about that.
Some funny shit.
Hey, what's good? What's good, fam?
What up, Twan?
Mm-hmm. My boy. I heard you the other day talking about that chicken, bro. You the only dude I knew that backed me up, bro. I told you.
Hey, you know I got your back, dog. It's all. Hey,
what chicken?
Hey, that liquor store chicken be hitting, man.
The crispy chicken, that one.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, we talk about the liquor store chicken, not the gas station.
The Chester's, bro. Chester's. There's Dark. Dark came on.
Darkness, everybody, darkness.
Where's Low though? Low just cut out.
They got me staring at the world through my rear view. There's a screen to God. He can't hear you.
Hey, what's up, Dark? What's up?
What's up, fellas?
How you doing?
What's good, man?
What up, Dark?
Still dirty?
Hey, salute to everybody in the chat. I couldn't say salute to everybody because I was trying to jump on, but blessing to everybody.
All right. Yes, I did, bro. No one gets that.
Twizzle.
Continue that motherfucker.
Hey, but the liquor store chicken, man, they got the little, you know what I'm saying, buffet style warmers and everything, dog. You get your little chicken, get your, you know what I'm saying, get your potato wedges, everything.
You always got a greasy old tinfoil underneath it, huh?
Yep.
That's my shit right there, Twine.
That's that shit.
Hey, and it before the low too, and it before the low. So if your money ain't right, you can definitely go over there and get some.
There you go.
The later you go, the cheaper it gets.
Whoa, what was that? Hold on.
Just go to the bar. You go to the bar. You stay there till about when you close the bar down already. It's 2:30 in the morning. You're driving home. You see about 10 pieces of chicken right there. You said, how much all that? You say $5. You say, give me all that shit. $5 for a bucket of chicken. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Might be a little dry, but it's all right.
Man, you ain't. Hey,
Man.
but you ain't worried about that if you got something else in your system. You just trying to get something to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch ain't no soldier.
Is that for reals, brother? Do we sign Marcus Peters for reals?
Not yet.
I hope we don't, bro.
But he's most likely to sign with us, but not yet. They haven't like it's not like what is it like? You know, it's not legit yet. You know what I mean? It's not set in stone yet.
He must have been doing it on the cheap.
I think so. Probably that's what I'm waiting for. That's what I want to see.
Hey, but we need him to be on the cheap. So
It has to be.
If his name is popping up, then obviously he's coming in for the low.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just a small fraction that they're trying to figure out. You know what I mean? Just a small little fraction. He's probably going to sign. He does want to see the Chiefs twice a year. You know what I mean? That's one of his motivational pieces for wanting to sign with us, is because he's still unhappy with how the Chiefs treated him. You know what I mean? So yeah, he thought he should have spent his whole career there.
Yeah.
I just think that it's going to stop the growth of Webb and Hall. Maybe what's his name that we got? Bennett. Maybe even Shelley.
He's the only rookie that hasn't signed yet, but he's at practice.
Well, we signed Peters. We know Hobbs is gonna be in the slot. We know that for a fact. I think so.
I don't know about that, because I was talking to Dirty about this, because listening to dudes, I said it like this to Dirty. I said, look, the way that secondary coach was talking, it sounded like they're gonna be coaching themselves, because I can't. he had no confidence in what he was talking about. Just in my opinion. But you know what I'm saying, if Marcus Peters does come over, I still think Hobbs is gonna be on the outside. I think they're just stuck on having Hobbs on the outside.
Yeah, him and Hobbs, and then they could move like Shelley, Meek in the slot, and then I think it's gonna be like Long and Bennett going to be backing up like the outside guys. You know what I mean?
Dark, what's good, bro? Twan, what's going on, man?
Hey,
Shit.
Lo.
So you think that Peters is gonna take not
Thank you for the invite.
starting game?
Oh yeah, all day.
He might not have a choice. But
That's what I mean. That's why, like I said, like, because I think Shelley's kind of small, but he's good. But that's why I think he could dominate. I think he could dominate in the slot too. Him, and then having a Meek, or have him and a Meek battle it out, to see who starts, because he still has to do it on this team. You know what I mean? Yeah, he did it with the Vikings, and he had a good grade and all that, but he starts to do it here. And Meek was the only really solid piece that kind of we had. One of the solid pieces that we had last year on defense. So
yeah,
I could see them battling it out on the slot. I could see Long maybe, because he's a little taller, being like him and Ja'Cory and Bennett being like Bennett and Hobbs' backup. But I think one of them can compete, dog. One of them can compete. It's all about training camp.
I've seen Hall do good in spurts. He's young.
Yeah.
Webb.
but
Those two guys are it's gonna stop him.
So for me, for like, okay, with Peters coming over, even though I was giving you shit gravy, me and Sean Johnson, shout out Sean Johnson, he had texted me, you know what I'm saying like, yeah, because Sean be sending you all kinds of stuff. So he sent me the shit and turned around and I seen it. And the first thing I thought about was your ass. But when you really look at it, bro, if you bring in this guy, Marcus Peters, that truly deep down he knows he's on the last legs of his fucking career, maybe about a good 2 to maybe 3 years. He wants to be a Raider. They have the interest. If we can get focused, Peters, all the young shit that he already put down to the side, he wants that Super Bowl. especially against the Chiefs. After they, you know what I mean, all that shit, like, bro. And if he comes in and stays focused, and really shows the dog in him, and can stay healthy majority of the season, or when we really do need him, he can be effective. He can, and I think he will be effective. But depending on where they have him, they have him on the outside. I don't care if they switch them all up. I don't care if they have them all on the fucking field. I don't care if they run a three linemen, two linebacker set, and all fucking DBs.
Too much corners, bro. He's dead weight. He's dead weight to me.
Yeah, I didn't know he was 29 though.
Yeah, he still got at least 2 good years in him as a corner.
To be honest with you, I feel like no matter what, it's gonna add some real solid depth to our, you know what I'm saying, to our secondary. And to be honest with you, we've been going through situations every year where our secondary, if one of our, you know what I'm saying, if one of our secondary goes down, then shit, there goes our whole freaking secondary. Because then now you got our number 2 that honestly is a number 3 playing a number 1 slot. You know what I'm saying? Because of injury, it brings a whole addition to what we have. I understand your opinion, Gravy, and you know what I'm saying. You're a grown man and you have your own opinion on that. But to be honest with you, I don't want to see Bryce Cosby and Webb trot out there early in the season. We should be having depth. We should have so much depth that they don't even see the field.
Hey, Joel,
I forgot about Brandon Faison too.
Yeah,
I'm not saying Webb more. I'm saying Hall more. Hall shine more than Webb did, but
yeah.
Hall is super young, and he showed. It's just I've focused on Peters, and he gets beat bad.
Yeah, I think
touchdown
he's just gonna be
touchdown bad.
But if you have Epps over the top, or even fucking Morrig over the top of him, and if they're going to be running a lot of man, and you just play him situational, and he's on the field, maybe more run stopping, maybe on a blitz, because I mean he has wheels on him, you know what I mean, and he can fucking hit. So if you're switching him up, having him come into the blitz like on the slot package or some shit like that, you can move him around. He doesn't have to be man all the time because he doesn't get burnt all the fucking time. If you play him off man because he is a little bit older, he'll be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? As long as depending on what type of zone coverage that they're playing or whatever not, he's playing zone man. You know what I mean? It could work. He's effective in other ways. He's a great tackler. You know what I mean? He knows how to get to the ball. You know what I mean? Even though he does get burnt, that's one negative compared to all the other ones. You know what I'm saying? So, and then plus with that dog in him that he wants, that he has, he's a little bit more mature now. You know what I'm saying? That smart dog that, you know what I mean, that get out there. You know what I'm saying?
But let me ask you one question, just to be devil's advocate. Do you think it's a good idea to get a player like that with that type of temper with the Raiders? Because of the stigma that they have behind the Raiders?
That was my second gripe. There's dog, Gabe. There's dog, which he has. And I appreciate that. And then there's stupid ass things that he does. He does a lot of those. You see him getting in fights and games. That's a penalty, bro.
That's right.
Against the Raiders, when Marshawn Lynch had to break it up.
How long ago was that?
Well, that was a dumbass penalty. That was something that he did dumb.
I know he's been hurt.
A more mature, more focused guy. He can still have that dog because that's still in him. So he's not going to be running and talking shit to the fans. He's going to be just doing the thing. He has to become a leader. He needs to be more focused. And I think that if Lynch is getting in his ear, like, bro, get that chicken, but yet at the same time, man, just do your fucking job. Don't do all the other extra shit. You know what I mean?
Have you ever heard that fool talk?
And I think
that
also
shit ain't changing, dog. That shit ain't changing. That fool's crazy, dog.
The way he is, the type player he is, he ain't changing. He's stuck
he's
that way.
good with it, dog.
Marcus Peters is what you get. He's not gonna change. He's not gonna show these guys how to be a dog. He's gonna be Marcus Peters. That's what you're gonna get. And
he's good with it. He is good with it. But you know what I mean? He's backed it up with his play. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he does. I'm not saying I'll be upset if he's on the team. But the thing is that I just think that we have other guys that could become. I don't know. I just like the young guys we have. And
for 1 or 2 years anyway. I don't think it'll stop the development. I think it's just like having somebody like that, maybe just learning off of his mannerisms, on the field. You know, maybe that helps out the young guys too. You know what I mean?
And I did, and this is the first time of me thinking about this, but it also just adding the fact of how, you know what I'm saying, what is our main objective playing it in the AFC West? Beating the Chiefs, right? So if we can get a player that played against, you know what I'm saying, that quarterback, you know what I'm saying, on a weekly basis, and give us some kind of intel on maybe even how to stop Kelsey. You know what I'm saying?
Beating the Chiefs, you're beating most teams in the NFL.
Yeah, look.
You know what I'm saying? So if he can give us intel on that just even makes it better. So
the intel thing is not really too much intel he can give you. He's been gone for 4 years.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's not like he just left the Chiefs. He didn't left the Chiefs and played other places already. Right. So whatever intel he gave you, that shit gonna be old. Yep. You need last year's intel. Yep. You don't need
been learning
4 years later
intel.
Learning
new shit. You know, you've been learning new shit. You know that's just not fresh on his mind. You know what I mean? These guys have to go through a lot of info. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I do think he could help out in other ways, like just like him having that fire just to play against the Chiefs. I think he could cause some problems against the Chiefs just because his I don't know why, dog. I think he'll have the extra motivation just to play against them, and he makes plays.
Yeah. See, he makes plays. I think y'all looking at the short side of it. Y'all looking at one team.
The Chiefs got tired of his shit too.
I'm just saying it because they're the Super Bowl winners, right? If it was Philadelphia, I would say the goal is to beat Philadelphia. But like right now, since they're the Super Bowl champs, like that, like right now, that's like the goal. You know what I mean? Like if we could beat them, most likely we could beat anybody. What if all they do is just beat the Chiefs? They don't beat nobody else, bro.
Oh, then it's not acceptable. That's not acceptable. Yeah, that's not acceptable. I'm just saying,
2-6 in division. 2-6 in division.
I'm looking at the overall picture of what I think he could bring. You know what I mean? What I'm thinking he could bring to the table is that veteran presence. You know what I mean? That ability to show some of these younger players how to think on their feet, how to read and react. You know what I mean? How to get them hips turned, how to play the ball. You know what I mean? And how to kind of play like a dog. You know what I mean? Like just show him a little bit of something. You know, that's what I'm looking at. His overall veteran presence that he could bring into that room. You know what I mean? And hopefully, you know, it spreads to these younger kids who can actually still physically perform at a higher rate. He can perform. But
DJ,
4 years ago.
Silvy's talking shit. Silvy's talking shit. I think he's working. Is Loon working dirty?
Huh?
Is Loon working today?
No, I'm sending it to him right now. I got him.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's gonna be problems. It's gonna be problems. Trouble.
Get ready.
He must have something to say about Marcus Peters. Huh?
Oh, here we go. He said that.
Oh yeah, and, I heard about his 20 show. I just like maybe just him because he wants to be a Raider. I know that always don't fucking work. You know what I mean? Because
exactly.
It just don't. But like you know what I mean? Because they're getting older and shit like that. And that's one thing that I heard on a show earlier too. I think it was on with Spotlight and them.
He's from the town. Who gives a fuck where he's from?
Joel Lee said something earlier. Says, but why have him in the building then? You know, why when the regime didn't roll like that? Then there's something else Joel Lee said right here. He said that he would also take him. I was watching while everyone was talking and shit like that. But
I think that's the number because that's the number that we're talking about. It's like $4 to $5 million maybe a year.
Yeah.
What's up, Mike? I think it's just like something like $4 to $5 million a year, maybe 2 years.
Yeah.
Something like that where it's not gonna hurt. But then again, too, like that money can be used also to stack up for fucking Jacobs, dog. You know what I mean? And give him his money. You know what I mean? But I just think the Jacobs thing is gonna settle itself out because I think he's waiting for Saquon to set the number.
Yeah,
Saquon's crazy. Saquon is crazy if he's gonna get $16 million.
Yeah, but you know they always put that out so that way they land somewhere maybe like at 14. You know what I mean? And then I think the 14 though. But what do you pay Jacobs if Saquon gets like 14 or 13?
14 or 13?
That's crazy.
That's exactly kind of what you got to pay him too. Like maybe a dollar more or something, dog, because he has been more productive than Saquon. That's for sure. Like in the last couple of years, his whole career though. Like he's literally rushed for 1,000 years almost in every season, like 900 and something or 1,000 in every season.
Nah, he's talking shit.
Never frozen, Dart. You ain't saying nothing.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to interrupt you guys.
Yeah, fuck these guys. Talk, bro.
What you think? What you think about
Fuck you, man.
Whatever you want, dog. Like, I mean, that's what we, that's what we're for, dog. Come on.
Ain't nobody fucking me, man. Come on.
I think they might end up somewhere, maybe even around 12, dog, because I don't think teams are gonna cough it up. I think owners are being real stingy with that shit right now.
Yeah,
then why hold out for $2 extra million, Gabe? You know what I mean? It has to be way more than that.
I think it's like 4. He's looking at 16, and I think they want to pay him like 12, dog. You know what I mean? So it's like that's gonna be
these owners ain't
$4 million a year.
They ain't gonna break this year. They're not gonna break on that this year, bro.
They
already sat down, had a meeting. They didn't all talked about it. They're not paying no running back no 15 mil this year. It ain't happening.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get to too right now. Like that's the thing. I think the owners all got together and said we're not paying these guys right now. Yep. We got to reset the market,
and that's gonna hurt Josh Jacobs because it ain't a team he can go to that's gonna pay him what he's asking for because they've all gotten together and said no, we're not fucking paying that.
Now the thing is, though, you guys got to understand. They want if these running backs get beat up the way they do, especially Saquon. Saquon's gonna get the bag and then dip out like he's been every year. What is he? What? How many years has he been playing? What, 5? And he's played maybe 2 total, and he's got the bag. Like what are you guys talking about? Like, you know what I mean? So like they're not gonna give him all that when the main focus of their offense is that, especially when we had fucking the number one offensive the number one receiver in the fucking league, regardless of who's throwing to him. Give him the ball, he's gonna do something. You know what I'm saying? So they're not gonna go turn around and pay another $16 million, especially this year when they're still clearing that fucking debt. And then next year they're gonna have all that fucking money. So you're right. That's exactly what's gonna fucking happen. And once that happens, these motherfuckers they don't like it, and they're not liking it. It's just gonna feel that somebody else is gonna try to get that fucking thing, and they're gonna sit out. Saquon ball he's gonna get fucking tagged again, bro. And that's what's
missed time in 2 seasons.
You gotta have to sign it.
Barkley missed like 1 whole season and then another season.
What's up with?
Bro, what's up with it, Lord? That's my boy.
Oh, I'm over here at Hammer House.
You're at Hammer House?
I'm fucking this bitch. I was fucking this bitch, but you know.
That's nasty, bro. That's nasty.
No, not the old one.
The new one?
Okay. The new one?
Yeah, the new one.
Hey, don't discriminate. You know what I'm saying? Get it how you live.
Oh, yeah. She swallowed, so we good.
Nah, she's bigger. She's bigger than a Shirley, though. She's bigger than a Shirley. She's
I don't know.
Shirley.
I had my eyes closed, so I didn't see.
Oh, the new one or the old one?
The new one.
She's a Shirley.
No, the new one is a Sherm head. So
read the script.
Hold on, I gotta leave before you come home.
Yeah,
Jacobs has 1 year left and has like the same amount of rushing yards as Barkley.
Well, Barkley has a broken ankle and an ACL.
He had 2 seasons where he missed time, and then he has the other 3 seasons he did get over 1,000 yards, but he played 5 years, and but 2 years he's missed a significant amount of time.
Right.
He's the only dude on that team, and all of us know. And name me who's the receiver on their team. We all know who the tight end fucking sucks too. But the quarterback, he's the only one on that team that even produces.
They got turf toe.
That produces yardage on that team. He does a lot with himself.
Waller.
They got Danny Dimes, dog. What are you talking about?
Dimes? Yeah, they had Danny Dimes, bro.
Danny Dimes is good at fantasy. He's good at fantasy.
Yeah.
Hey, but that's what they're running into. That's the issue, is that because of the Danny Dimes contract, you know what I'm saying? They have to negotiate their money to even try to make room for, you know what I'm saying, a Saquon. Even though Saquon, like you said, when you look at the team in its entirety, he is pretty much the the team. That was the same thing I had, the same issue that I had with, Baltimore acting like they didn't want to pay Lamar. It's like, dude, Lamar is your team. You know what I'm saying? Lamar is that offense.
For real.
That's a lot of dog. That's a quarterback though, Twan.
They got a good defense. Like they got a good, like some good, like pivotal pieces on defense though too. Like that, those two guys in the middle which I've been always saying like that. Like when you start off from the middle like that, like you'll have a solid defense regardless. They got Dexter Lawrence and fucking what's his name? That guy from USC, Leonard.
When you look at Baltimore and you look at us, our offense makes more significant amount of money than our defense. We all know that.
Right.
With Baltimore, their defense gets paid significant more amount than their offense. Is not now because they got Lamar. But you can tell where their focus is. You can tell where their focus is because they have a running back as a quarterback.
Hey, Joe Ali ain't lying, bro. Like that's what I was saying. Like I was tripping out when we got Patrick Graham. Their defense got better, but when he left, he didn't have Cat. Cat was hurt most of the season, and that was his dude. You know what I mean? And then their offense wasn't producing shit, so their defense was on the fucking field half the time, bro. So their defense was beat up, just like it was again this year.
The Giants, when Graham was with the Giants and he left.
Yeah.
But you also got to look at the aspect of what players came in after he left, also. That could have helped that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. A couple key players came in, but Cat was healthy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then that's when we were looking at that defensive tackle that everyone's saying, like, man, we should trade for him. We should get him because he was backed up to a Cat and he was putting up numbers, but he only played like a quarter of the season starting.
Okay.
I can't remember his name, man. I'm behind. I'm not even on football time right now. Like to be honest.
We got a good ass panel right here, bro. This is a good panel right here.
Man.
But like
everybody got hair on their face.
With the fucking.
Let me just
go
do something.
Go ahead.
I'm just hold on real quick, guys. I just got to show you something real quick, bro. Why are we wearing the same shit? Lean back.
No, it's not the same.
Lean back.
It's not the
We're
same.
wearing the same fucking shit, bro. You just line skin. No, not the shirt, but still same color. It looks like, you know what I mean? We're
with the army green.
Yeah, the army green
with the brown.
Green.
You got
know what I'm saying?
Camouflage underneath.
No, but okay, but we're damn near matching, bro.
I just threw it on.
Nah, I'm fucking with you.
Doodle brown.
His hat's a 7 and his hat's a 7.5, and yours is a 9.
Yeah, fucking 9.
No, mine's a 7.25.
Yeah, 7.25.
And Lowe's is a 9.
7.25.
Yeah, mine is 7.5.
He got a whole tent. He got a tent on his head, bro. He got.
Hey,
he said he got shoestring on the snapback.
On the same side.
Asshole.
All right, every player in this I'll start all over. Make new one.
He got a zip tie. You got to zip tie the end of it. You got to zip tie the end of his snapback just to make it extra, just so it get bigger.
You put a rubber band in that shit. He made his own flex cap.
Hey, Gravy. He said. Forget the zip tie. He said, "Fuck it." He was gonna leave it wide open. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just be wide open and be out there swinging like that.
Doppelganger. My dad's a hoe. Our dad's a hoe.
He got a size 9 snapback.
Size 9 snapback. Kiss my ass, dog.
He said a size. He the only one that got. He got a snapback for sizes. He ain't a bitch.
Hey, he got a shop for hats at Big and Tall.
Yeah.
He got a bitch.
My God, yeah, dog.
He said that Big and Tall. Oh my God. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Who's behind?
His hats go like this. You know, the little thing goes up down like that. It goes down like that. The last button. Even the motherfucker be like this.
Fuck that, bro.
The motherfucker just kick it on the side like that.
It's all good. We know as a child you was wearing Husky.
Hey, for real.
Shut your ass.
Everybody wear a Husky.
You take your hat off and people start kicking it from the sign and shit underneath. About 5 people just kicking it like that.
Hey, do they even do that anymore? Do they still have Husky stars?
Yes, they do.
Safety.
Wow.
Look, you got it on right now. Look, got ready one right now. New era Husky. New era Husky hat.
That little motherfucker, boy, he ain't like chunky. He just his backside.
They don't have after 8. It goes into like animal sizes, huskies and fucking.
Hey, 16 huskies.
After 8, it just goes low size.
Well, we have a troll on the chat. I don't care, but
you got to get this shit from the back.
Get that custom salad bowl, God, and extra medium. These motherfuckers.
Extra medium.
extra.
Medium.
Hey, he sharpied the Raider sign on a silver salad bowl.
Ooh.
Oh, hell no. Come on.
It's not that low. Made it myself.
He got the Tupperware snapback.
hey, he says silver and black. You know what I'm saying? Get you a black Sharpie.
Oh, shit.
Hey, yeah, I put a black Sharpie space right here.
Well, you got a fade, dog. Look at that. This fool went a turkey, dog. I'm telling you.
I went a turkey and got a fucking.
Mike G was right, dog. This fool want to go get a fucking hair transplant later.
You gotta look at
On a
that.
turkey, what, 3 strikes in a row at the bowling alley?
Yep. Hell yeah.
Gobble gobble.
Fucked up, dog.
You ain't gonna bust that dude up that mess your hair up like that.
All right, Dirty had to take off. We'll be back in a minute for sure.
Damn,
He up there writing a rap. I seen him in there writing a rap.
This was talking.
I know. That's why I seen that too. I was not tripping.
Haircut.
Damn, hey, you know what? If I want to be saying something, and if he says something in that rap, bro, hey, I'm getting credit for that shit, bro. Hey, give my producer credit, bro. Come on now.
Hey, I ain't mad.
Bro, shit.
Let Dirty write the next No Vaseline.
Easy. I don't know about that one. Hey, Loon, but I was listening to what you were saying earlier this morning, bro. Like, I know, like, did you see what I put when you?
No.
When I was saying that, like, it was like you were talking to the show, and you were saying that, like, you know what I mean, the vision that you wanted to see, like the NWA and the whole 9 and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
Like, I was with you on that shit. Like, I'm like, man, it could still happen. It was just like 2 or maybe 3 little fucks that kind of just threw a little monkey wrench in it. Like, we can still get all this shit going. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was talking about earlier.
Hey, the shit happens. I just have to put that out there first.
It's his birthday this month. We got to finish up.
Hey. Go to McDonald's. Go to McDonald's.
I saw that on McDonald's.
Help celebrate, you know, Grimace's birthday.
We got to celebrate all month long, bro. It's Grimace's
all month
birthday.
long. You know, they're celebrating his birthday. So,
hey,
you know,
I saw that on DoorDash.
You know what I mean? For Pride Month, they're celebrating his birthday. You know what I mean? Grimace's birthday.
Come on, bro. My birthday's this month too.
Yeah, I know your birthday this month. It's Grimace's birthday. He's been
doing for him. That's what they're doing for him at McDonald's. You know, Grimace's birthday. They're doing it for that. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's right.
It's not for the month, bro. We gotta get a props for the month, bro.
They chose June, dog, for fucking
June.
Pride
It's
Month.
gay pride, and mental health. It's men's mental health month too. See, a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that, but they know that it's
all
Pride
everything
Month.
one, bro.
Nobody knows that it's mental, like men's mental
health.
Yeah.
Damn.
Fucking assholes.
Yeah.
Nobody cares, dog. Like fucking, I barely got like reminded today that Sunday was fucking Father's Day. Like I didn't fucking even remember.
Yeah, I forgot about this shit. It's Father's Day. Any of you motherfuckers? Y'all some motherfuckers. You know that. All y'all motherfuckers. All y'all.
Hey, well, let me put my application out there right now. You know what I'm saying? I can be a father by Sunday if I need to.
Hey, shit, get it in.
Motherfucker. Fucking smart.
Shit, hey, no, child sports month.
Hey, come on, Lo, join the team, dog. Hey, let's be fathers before Father's Day.
Oh no. I'm guaranteed, hands down, someone's getting pregnant this summer.
Hey, I heard that on that live.
Huh?
Man, poor kid.
Make sure she's
Yeah.
changed.
You got the big ass head.
Yeah, come out like a bobble doll, motherfucker.
Hey,
come out like
For sure C-section.
For sure, just for the head.
Hey, that's like a for sure C-section. It's like gonna cover like the whole stomach. Like it's gonna be like, damn, we need to get this baby out.
That's fucked.
That's fucking rad. Oh my god, that's so stupid. What's the zodiac sign is that? I gotta commit this whole month to Father's Day. Yep, for real. But no,
Gemini.
That's just hella crazy though. Bobby's World with I'm gonna name him Bobby, bro. That's fucked up.
I'm down to be a father before Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up on IG.
I'll be like, what's name and try to become one again. I'm gonna knock one of these little drunk bitches at the parade Saturday.
All right, so look, we're gonna finish off the show like this, all right? Because I'm just talking mad shit, right? You know what I mean? I'm talking mad shit about the, about women and shit like that. But obviously, a lot of us are single. A couple of us are fucking, married and tied down and shit. So for our single guys, yeah, you know what I'm saying? For our single guys, I got game, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's easy for me, but like, it's hard to watch motherfuckers that don't got no game, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, isn't it hard? Isn't it hard? Like, you be like, man, say it like this, but then you're like, man, you just pop at them. You know what I mean?
So what are you saying? Married dudes ain't got no game?
Would you give anybody game if they need it? Like,
you saying married dudes don't have no game?
Do this. Would you ever do that, or you just be like, you just laugh at them? You know what I mean? Because I sometimes I feel bad. It's like, this motherfucker probably don't know. You know what I'm saying? Grimace. But like, Hey, they don't know how to, I'm just saying, should you help this boy out?
We talk about Father's Day, you know what I'm saying? But we always talk about the people that actually were fathers, but what about those ones that actually play that role? You know what I'm saying? For those children that didn't have, their dad.
Stepdaddy.
So like, I feel like some of these kids out here, they didn't get the game because there was no father figure around them to give them that game, you know what I'm saying, or show them, hey, this is how you get at the ladies, or this is what you do, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of them is just trying to go trial and error, or just go off of what they little homies is telling them, and sometimes they little homies is telling them the wrong, you know what I'm saying, the wrong way to fish, you know what I'm saying?
Very true, very, very true.
Like, have you seen that
what these kids are learning nowadays? But it ain't no game, I'll tell you that.
There you go.
Hey, have you seen that one clip with that one like comedian? He's saying like there's like I don't know how many holidays, like the top 15 holidays or whatever. And Father's Day is not even in the top 10, dog.
For real?
Yeah. 20.
8th or some shit.
It's 20th. It's the 20th day.
No, bro, we're way further than that.
Yeah.
No, yeah, out of like all like. There's not that many more holidays than that, but like we're almost like we're way at the bottom. We're way at the bottom, okay?
but the reason why that is because when you think about the role of the man, that's expected. Everything that a man is supposed to do, you know what I'm saying, or a father is supposed to do for his family, it's not like anything extra. It's expected. You're expected to provide for your family. You're expected to protect your family. You know what I'm saying? You're expected to do a whole lot of stuff. So when it comes to appreciation for something that's expected, people don't really look at it like that. And that sucks. You know what I'm saying? But it's the reality of things.
Yeah, but it's the truth. Like it's like that's expected, like, you know what I mean? It's like that's just something that's I don't know, it's like embedded in us, you know what I mean, from since birth, you know what I mean? It's like that's something that's taught, for them, like, how when girls are taught to do this, boys are taught to do this, and it's just like that's just something that's society. And then if like you criticize it, it's like you're being like, to
I'm going dark.
What are they It's just, but fuck it, you know what I mean? I don't mind. I mean, I don't even really. It doesn't really fucking.
Yeah, because you're married, bro. So it doesn't. Yeah, I mean, like it's just like, see, I'm talking. What Tom's talking about basically is like, you know what I mean, the role of a man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, I don't know. That's a little different than what the question was, but I mean, I see what you're saying, kind of where it all shoot from it. But like, you married guys, you guys really can't be doing shit. You know what I mean? But it's like, I'm just saying, would you give the game to the homie? I would. Like, I'd be like, hey, man, let me pull you aside. Like, I'll give my nephew some game. I'm like, man, we'll just be like this. And he's like,
Low needs her help.
Nah, like, for real, like, hey, dial 1-800-LOW for a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Get it.
but even the married people can give it, can give instruction. You know what I'm saying?
Would you? That's the thing. Like, if you see somebody doing that, like nephew,
ask,
like,
would you give a game?
Yeah. And it can be in different forms. It doesn't even have to be verbal. It could be just, hey, watch how I do this. You know what I'm saying? Watch how I talk to my wife. You know what I'm saying? See how I speak to my wife. See how I, you know what I'm saying? How I respect my wife. See how I flirt with my wife. You know what I'm saying? When we're out. You know what I'm saying? Like all of that stuff. Like they can, a young person can learn from that too. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a whole lot of examples on how to treat a lady or how to, you know what I'm saying, how to get a lady just watching. You know what I'm saying? I watch my pops and I watch my grandpa, you know what I'm saying, the way that they handled their women, you know what I'm saying, how they handled my mom and how they, you know, how my grandpa treated my grandma, you know what I'm saying? And those were things that helped me that, you know how to, you know, navigate things. So it still can be a learning lesson for even people that are married, but how are you giving them that game?
Or you can get your game by listening to every CD that Too Short ever dropped.
Thank you. Jaheim looks like shit.
That's a good idea.
Jaheim looks like shit, and he's like, give it to a woman, every woman's worth. But no.
Hey, him or Sugar Free.
She don't complain about shit because she's my hoe. Oh yeah.
Hey, him or Sugar Free.
Oh my God!
Whoa, slow down now. No, listen. Let him listen to Too Short for a little bit before you get Sugar Free.
Hey,
another shit, bro. You gotta.
You gotta.
Yeah, fuck it.
Hey, fuck it.
Yeah.
Sugar Free be talking about slapping kids and fucking. You never hit a woman, but he'll slap shit out of a bitch.
Yeah, for real. Or he'd rather give you his bitch than to let you breathe on his last bit of endo with you.
Exactly.
No,
tonight.
He a pimp, dog. He'd rather give you his girl than his last bit of endo.
He'll let you hit it clean. Yeah, I'm not. You not here. You can have her. He put the weed above thee.
Yeah. Jerry George, I don't know what Jerry George is doing.
He's from Mother Russia, he said.
Mother.
You got a fan in Russia, bro. You got a fan in Russia.
Jerry
He's
George.
from Mother Russia.
Hit the sub button. Hit the sub button while you're at it. Spread the word.
Man,
what was I gonna say? Fucking
Shoot me some vodka.
Movie, talking about Russia, right? You know what I'm saying? Dirty was talking about he's seen the Fast X. I haven't seen that shit yet. That's like a movie you be really stoned just to watch stupid shit. You know what I mean?
Exactly. The other day we got out of live. I fucking watched that shit. I want to go fucking and I watched that shit and
you didn't like it?
11 at night. Yeah, it was alright. It was alright.
Yeah.
It wasn't. I mean, because I just put in my head. You know what I mean? Like, because I kept saying these motherfucking movies are getting more fake and more fake. But then I'm like, I go watch fucking Marvel movies, dog. So it's like, it's a movie. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm gonna get stoned. I'm gonna watch the movie and enjoy the fucking action. You know what I mean? Fuck it. I'm not there like that's all I'm gonna do.
Yeah, that's too much, right? So yeah, it's like hood motherfuckers.
Guardians movie's tight. Yeah. That new Guardians movies.
I can't really criticize them because it's like, you know what I mean?
The Guardians of the Galaxy 2, the new one.
Hey, the Transformers movie was lit too.
Hey, no, you know what movie? Yeah, that movie was lit, dog. Transformers was lit. I went to go watch that shit.
Hey, did you see the post credit?
It was fucking lit. Oh, yeah, that shit was fucking bad.
Bro, what they got in store next is a motherfucker.
Yeah, that shit is fucking bad, dog.
I'm gonna go see the Flash tomorrow.
Talking about Russia, have you guys seen that movie? That Burt Kreischer movie, The Machine?
No,
I want to watch it.
I seen it.
I want to watch that shit. I like that motherfucker. That shit's hella funny. That's
I thought you watched. I was gonna be like, is it good? Because I've been seeing it. I'm like, should I watch it? Well, I'm watching.
That's one of those movies that you just sit back and get high and just fucking laugh and just fucking. You know what I mean?
Movies.
Yeah, that's one of those movies. See, like movies don't have to be all fucking cinematic and all that shit. It just gotta be fucking action. It's supposed to shut off your brain for a second, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes
talking about new movies to watch. Have you watched that one with Tom Hanks? The new one is called A Man Called Otto.
I have not. I heard that motherfucker.
You seen it,
bro? It's crazy. Watch that shit. It's cool.
Yeah.
No, not really. It's just fucking. It's crazy. Just watch that shit. It's just fucking. He's a fucking mean ass older man. You know what I mean? He plays a mean ass older man.
Okay, I keep saying that shit. I just ain't watched it. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. A Man Called Otto. It's pretty cool.
Just like an old grumpy type motherfucker.
Yeah, but he's like, you gotta watch it. I don't want to spoil anything for you.
Yeah, don't say shit. I'll watch that shit tonight, man, for real. Or was it this morning?
I love like just Little Ross. Oh yeah, Arkham. Yeah, Arkham. Hey, Arkham. Tomorrow, whenever you get a chance, call me up, bro. Like, call me up for real. I need to holler at you and shit. But he said he watched The Flash. I heard that movie's fucked.
I'm going seeing it tomorrow. Don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch. I'm gonna go watch that shit on Tuesday, so I can't.
What happens? Arkham?
Oh, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle one too. I want to see also. Ice Cube is Superfly.
Produced by Seth Rogen.
Ice Cube is in that shit.
It's produced by Seth Rogen.
Oh, it is.
They got a new.
Good, dude. Hopefully they go back to the action figures like the body style, not the CGI.
That's cartoons. It's cartoons.
Yeah, it's like.
But it looks alright. It looks alright. Like I want to go watch that movie, the new Spider-Man movie.
That shit was good too.
Good, bro.
Yeah, that was dope for real.
These new movies have been coming out like lately. Like these couple of last movies have been pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I think that's like, I got a couple movies that I haven't really watched. I haven't been to a theater in a good minute, bro.
I've been going every weekend.
That's like, me and my friend, my girl, that's like our thing to go. We go watch like when new movies come out like that. We should be going and watch Flash, this weekend, but we have a fucking bunch of shit like planned for this weekend because of graduation parties and shit like that. But then did you hear about like that shit, dog? Like, we gotta be careful our graduation party. Like, you fucking a couple parties already being shot up and shit by family.
Oh yeah, there was like 3 of them.
Yeah, like what the fuck? It's crazy, bro. That shit's fucking.
Dude, what was that at Vermont or what? No, somewhere. He just walked out the place where he got his diploma, and his dad and him got shot.
Wow. Yeah, that was right here, no. Crenshaw, no, or what was it? He was a basketball player or something like that, no?
I thought it was some other state.
Oh, I don't know, but there was a basketball player that got shot up right here too, and he had like supposedly like 50 fucking offers from like schools. Damn. And like he got shot in a thing, and like it was like wasn't even meant for him. That shit was fucked up.
That's usually what happens, bro.
Yeah,
he just graduated too. He had just fucking graduated. That's fucking crazy, bro. Or I think so. Yeah, I think he had just graduated or something like that.
I was nervous, man, when my little one wanted to go to these little parties and stuff. Adults are there, but you never know what could happen, bro. I was nervous. I was like,
yeah,
I really don't want you to go. I really don't want you to go, but
yeah.
She don't want to be.
You gotta.
She didn't want to be the only one with dad dropping her off and shit. You know what I mean? She doesn't look crazy, but that's.
You got to understand. Okay, so check it out. The kids nowadays aren't like the way we were back in the days, right? You know what I'm saying? They're nowhere near as crazy as we were, but they still do the same shit, but just on a different level. You know what I'm saying? In a sense. But it's like they're doing it at a later level because of these last 2 years. You got to remember these last couple of years kind of set everybody back. So now that they're kind of right, so like you know what I'm saying, the kids like they're not driving like the way we used to. You know what I'm saying? They got a little bit more they're limited to some of the access that we had for those 2 years that we were going through it. So that kind of threw a little monkey wrench and everything. So everyone's got to understand that shit. That they're going to start catching up. So it is the same, but then it's not. You see what I'm saying? So it's like that's what we got to look at. But I mean, the gang is still the same. All that other shit's still the same. So
it's just the wrong place to. In those places, birthday parties, all that is just the wrong situation to be doing. To get your fade like that, man. That's not right. I don't think.
Yeah, like it was like this fucking kid that I know, dog. He was I think he's like 16, 17 or something like that. But they thought it was cool because I know their dad. But they're always posting that they go to the desert, they shoot their guns or whatever, right? Fucking got caught with a gun at school.
See that? What the fuck? Like, you're not supposed to do that. If you go deal with guns all the fucking time, you should know how to deal with them, not to deal with them.
And he had it in his backpack. They fucking got him, and they fucking he's in fucking jail, dog. And that shit is serious right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Over here in Cali too, they're gonna charge his ass. He's like 16 or 17 or something like that. He was already.
That happened at my school. That happened at my school with a 6th grader. He got scared. What? He was gonna get jumped, and then his intention was just to brash it out, but they ended up locking up his dad though. He got expelled from
They have
school.
to, though, you know what I mean? Because those guns have to be what? Don't they have to have like they're gonna have to question where they got the gun, and then if it is registered, the owner, and it's to his dad or whatever, or who or his whatever guardian or whatever, then they have to. Now they have to answer why was it in a fucking case, or why was it in his gun safe or something like that. You know what I mean? So that shit's it's a big problem.
It's a different situation when you have a 6th grader versus a 16-year-old. You know what I'm saying? A 6th grader, they're definitely they're going to smack down on the parent. You know what I'm saying? But for the 16-year-old, that's a possibility of them actually trying them as an adult for whatever that offense is.
17. Yeah, that's what I was saying. He's probably fucked because that shit's like serious, especially with all the unfortunately all the the school shootings and shit like that. That I mean, they've been going on and shit. Like it's like that shit's serious, bro. Like they're gonna take that shit serious.
Talking about school shootings, right? There was this, we're a bunch of dudes that we all have kids and whatever, whatnot. You know what I mean? Most of us do, or that we know of. I was saying, but no,
I haven't got anything in the mail yet.
you good.
Hasn't got his Father's Day card yet.
They got ticket to Maury Povich and shit. You know what I mean?
Juan,
somebody gonna take me to Black Saturday.
But what I was gonna say was, I heard
that's reserved for other people. You know what I mean? I have to go clear some shit up over there too yesterday.
I heard that they're gonna be wanting to put armed guards at schools. Shit.
Oh, they have that already. They have that.
Crazy, bro.
Hey, do you agree with the one shit that people have been talking about? Like, teachers should have a gun in a gun safe in their desk.
No, they should not. There should be. There's enough people without work, but see, the thing is though, it should be done in a certain way. To be personal, there's veterans, there's people like us that are, really can't move, that can fucking aim a scope down, but you can't have I hate the fact that they're gonna be. It's almost like jailers, bro. It's almost like jailers just to get a fucking education, bro. That's the only thing that sucks about it. You know what I mean? But you got to protect the kids, but yet at the same time, you got to let shit happen. You know what I mean? I don't think if you're surrounding the fucking school with 4 guards at every corner, bro, that's going to be like them just walking in a jail, bro. Or fucking
hiring these security guards that are like, just, they're going to end up getting comfortable, complacent, some shit ends up popping it off like that. Like, that's why they have to get veterans. Like, and they have to get veterans or like people that are like, retired, like cops or something like that, that know the kind of the game, you know what I mean? And they know what to do in some type of situations like that, you know what I mean? Because if they're hiring these like, guys that just like fresh off of getting their fucking, their certificate to carry, you know what I mean? It's like their fucking, carrying permit, like it's like, and their license, you know what I mean, to be a security guard is just like those guys ain't gonna end up doing shit. They're just gonna end up fucking being scared and calling 911 themselves.
I agree with you, Gabe. I think if they did, they would have to use professionals, you know what I'm saying, or people that are highly trained to do that. And I'm fine with that. But to have just the regular school teacher have a gun in their room, just picture that. How many classrooms are there, you know what I'm saying, in a high school? How many guns are on that campus at one time? You know what I'm saying? And then you also have to trust these freaking students that are at the school, because if they know where a freaking gun is, don't you think that they'll try to figure out how to get the gun out of whatever that is to get it? You know what I'm saying? To have access to that or whatever. So it's just a whole lot of mess that could take place. So I'd rather have a security guard that has, you know what I'm saying, veteran, you know what I'm saying, certification or whatever classification for them to carry, and just have that guy patrolling site.
This will fix everything. Beat your motherfucking kids. Beat them to death, man.
Hey, there's a gang. There's a gang of motherfuckers in the pen that got their ass whooped growing up.
No, not like like that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like,
it's about choices.
Right.
You gotta
No,
teach your kids to make the right choices. That's what that is.
Yeah,
that is true too.
You know what
but
I
yet
mean?
at the same time, if you look at a lot of these shootings and stuff like that, shootings are over petty shit, and it's from my parents said no, I couldn't, and they didn't love me.
Well, yeah, that aspect.
You see in that aspect of it, right? But then in the hood on some other shit, it's like that shit's enforced. Like, oh, we gotta do this shit. It's a difference. You know what I'm saying? And then they turn around, those kids get beat because they don't. We're trying to beat them from not doing it. So they turn around and get all this love. And so they're like, oh, okay, over here. So like they don't get that discipline. Everybody needs discipline in the fucking effect. And the word and how discipline works is that you got to accept the word no.
Yeah.
And people don't want to accept no.
What if they pay to like train teachers to like use firearms?
Yeah, they're not gonna do you like me as a teacher, as a bachelor, right?
What if they don't want to, Gabe? What if they don't like that shit? What if they don't want to? They're educators, bro. They're not security guards.
Right.
You know what I mean?
What if one of those teachers have a bad day where they've, you know what I mean, the straw that broke the camel's back? Because in 6th grade, we had an old ass white lady as a teacher. She had a nervous breakdown in the class and ran out and never came back.
Yep.
What if she had a gun? She would have, because we used to fuck with her. She would have probably shot all of us. You little black bastards. You know what I mean? We used to give her the boom.
But I want to ask you guys something.
She was a mean motherfucker.
How many of you guys were in school when you could get spanked at school?
They just took that shit out when
years ago.
Yeah.
Like
they still do that? They used to be able to whoop you in school. The principal would whoop you in school.
No, yeah.
And shit. I think I was top 20 ever in fucking school that ever got that happened all the time. My dad would say, do it.
Not all. I'm not saying.
I would say, go ahead, do it. You ain't gonna learn. And I did the same thing I did.
Might not want to, but you only need a couple. You know what I mean? That might want to, and that are they have to go and put them through that like little thing. As long as there's something on campus that that can react, faster than fucking 10 minutes. You know what I mean? 10, 15 minutes. 10, 15 minutes.
Dude.
A mass shooter could cause so much, damage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
So like it's like I wouldn't say like ask the teachers, like ask them, have a board meeting or a school meeting or whatever, dog. Like and offer them the training whoever wants it. You know what I mean? And
so check this shit out. So people, let me like, okay, we don't make sense, but you're right. What he's saying right here, because he said him and y'all, we're not making no sense. In a sense, we're not, right? But he says you'd rather have a kid with a gun than an adult. That is true also. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to look at those aspects. Like even though we're just kind of talking about it, we didn't look at it like that. So that's how we learn about this conversation. So like even though we are wrong, that's a good way to look at it though. For real.
It's a good conversation though, Doctor.
Yeah, good conversational piece. Right. Of course.
Because I would say like, I'm not saying you should be obligated. Of course not. Like not every teacher should go through it. And if no teacher wants to go through it in the school, then that school, whatever, like that school is pretty much not gonna have an armed teacher, but they should at least offer it.
No, it didn't work.
So yeah,
I would say at least offer it. You know what I mean? Just to be.
So see, the problem is not it's the way other people like. Okay, for example, I would always tell my daughter and my son, when I tell them, this is what I would tell them. This is what I would tell them. Look, you got to do what you got to do for you, right? Now, other people are going to be influenced by what other people tell them and what their family does, how they walk in the house, how they speak to people, all that bullshit. I'm not worried about what the fuck they do. All I need you to do is give me B's and be a good student and be nice to people. If people are mean to you, just keep it fucking pushing. That's it. So the thing is, though, when people say, I don't want my kid to go to this, or I need a kid to go to this, it doesn't fucking matter if it's money or not. If that kid's being spoiled or not, that kid's going to be a rotten apple no matter what, up or down, left or right. It doesn't matter, right? So the thing is, so it's like, say if me and Gabe have the same parenting style and our kid is doing two different things, you know what I'm saying? That's what that is. You know, it is about choice. But yet, even though you're giving the same thing, and it's all about who's giving it to and who they're listening to. But if all of us are on the same page and on the same, looking down the same road, don't do this, and do this, those 6 are going to influence more. The one bad apple can influence everything, just like the shit that was going on with us. And that's what we need to stop. When we said no, that's when this shit happens. You see what I'm saying? Well, that's where
there's so many ways, Lo. There's so many ways for a spoiled kid, a good home kid, can be manipulated. You know, from the internet, from their friends, what their friends see on the internet, what their friends are doing. There's so many different ways to get them out of that home environment as soon as they get to school. They could be cool with you at home and be all Mr. Good Boy, you know, and then when they get to school, they're talking shit, saying all these words, looking under skirts, doing all this and that. You know what I mean? It's just
like little Chucky,
Yeah.
And they're trying to be they're watching videos that this is cool when it's really not. You know, we could say that it's cool. A rapper, you know, disrespecting women or something like that. These kids think that's cool. You know, oh, I want to be like that. I want to be calling a girl a bitch. I want to be calling a girl a hoe, a thought, and all this stuff. But the thing is that we didn't grow up that way because we never had those. Well, I didn't. You know, I just figured it out myself. Who was a bitch and who was this and who was acting like that?
It's a huge battle because if you really look at just the aspect of time that's spent, you know what I'm saying? The influence at home could be powerful, but your child spends more time at school than they actually spend in your home. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes down, that same thing with our job. We spend more work. We spend most of our day at work. You know what I'm saying? Over than being in our home. So having that influence is impactful. But the question is, what influence is at home? You know what I'm saying? To counteract how many hours they are when, you know, how many hours they are away from us. You know what I'm saying?
And you could tell though, like ever since you know the Columbine shit, like ever since then, and it's been, you know, since it got publicized, and then, you know, it started, you know, with social media. And it's been all over social media and all this shit. It's, you know, everybody, it's crazy because this generation and everything is a copycat fucking generation, bro. Like they want to copy everything and top the last person.
They don't want to be themselves. They don't want to be themselves. They want to be somebody else.
They want to exactly, and they want to copy the last person to see. I want to go shoot up a club too, or I want to go shoot up a fucking school too. You know what I mean? It's like, it's crazy, bro. And these mass shootings are just because it's so publicized and shit like that, and like sometimes they like, you know how there's all these groups sometimes, like these fucking shit on like Reddit or whatever. They start these big ass groups where they can fucking like, and they'll praise the shooter. You know what I mean? They'll praise the shooter and shit like that, and then, you know, the copycat, the next dude sees that shit, and they were like, you know what, I want something like that too. You know what I mean? And they're already, you know,
these motherfuckers like, bro, he shot 10, I want to shoot 15. He shot 15, I want to shoot 30. It's like, bro, you know, that shit is really annoying. I actually had to have this conversation with my son because the sheriffs came to my house for a threat that he made on another kid. You know what I mean? And they took, basically, the kid doesn't like my son, and he took the threat out of context because they play Call of Duty. They're rivals on Call of Duty, right? So my son told him, yeah, when I see your bitch ass in the game, I'm gonna shoot you up 100 times. He took that, went to the principal and said that my son said he was gonna shoot him 100. He was gonna come to the school and shoot him 100 times. And then the sheriffs came to my house looking for guns. Wow. And I was like, what gun y'all talking about? Ain't no guns in this house. You can look everywhere you want. Ain't no fucking guns in this house. Even if it was, ain't no guns in the house. It's guns in the garage. There ain't no guns in the house. You can look at the house all you want. Ain't no guns in the house. Crazy, gun is in the garage.
But see, that's something that further proves my point, is that what these kids are seeing. You know what I mean? They look at this stuff and they say, well, I could do that.
Crazy. Social media.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
That's why I'm saying, like, we the people. I'm not saying like that it's nothing new. I'm not saying that it's new. I'm just saying that ever since, like, you know, it started getting glorified on the internet, and shit like that. Like these kids want to copy every other kid, bro, and take a bigger gun and take it, and you know, and just.
I don't want to interrupt. I just came to say good night. Little man does not want to go to sleep.
All right, brother.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
You're not dirty.
But I got
Not dirty.
Y'all know how that shit go, bro. But I will see you guys tomorrow night at the Dirty Lunatic show.
You know how that shit go.
Yeah, you know, father duties, bro.
Maybe I won't be knocking anybody up.
Father's Day coming up, you know, I might as well do my fatherly duties. And then
You see what you got to do, Twan? You see what you got to do, Twan? You got to leave lives, bro, to take care of put your kids to sleep. Can you do that?
Can you do that?
Can you do that? Can you do that?
It's not
There's
like
a such thing called Shirley.
The sad thing is, I'm not even leaving a boring. I'm leaving a good ass fucking live, and I don't even want to fucking leave, bro. But my son comes first.
Sure.
Man, how old is he? NyQuil? You know, a little bit tequila is nothing.
Nah, I don't drug my kids, bro. I know
Jimmy had.
No, I know people put their kids Dramamine just so they can.
Shit, my stepmom, when she used to babysit her the kids, the cousins, she'll blow weed in their face to keep.
I'm not doing that.
And then
years ago, rest in peace. So y'all can't tell on him.
His back.
The statute of limitations is over for that, bro. The statute of limitations is over. Bro.
His back teeth are starting to come in, so he, you know, what I mean, he feels a little uncomfortable because his back teeth starting to come in. So.
Have you seen those little like teething pills?
Yeah.
Like
we don't give little man drugs like that, bro. Like this is not a drug taking house, you know what I mean? Like we don't really fuck with shit, you know what I mean? My wife is a registered nurse. She
you want a little bit of advice, Dirty, you know, on the side, little bit of advice. Put your finger.
The best thing you can give your kid to put him to sleep is hugs and kisses, bro. And just lay there.
Yeah, I agree with that. But dip your finger in a little bit of NyQuil and have them suck on it.
Done.
Yep, no, not doing that.
He won't feel his teeth. Won't feel his teeth at all.
I feel you.
Well,
I appreciate
it. Tomorrow. We'll be watching tomorrow too, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you for pulling up. Appreciate you, bro.
Good night, bro. Good night, Dirty.
I can't participate. I'll be listening though.
I'll watch too.
Shoot me the link.
Yeah, no, fucking show up. No,
I think
for some reason, the last couple of shows, I'll be on Friday, be on Saturday.
Yeah,
but that's just because our schedules have been getting mixed up. You know what I mean? It's not like we don't rock with each other. We still rock with each other. We still do shows.
I ain't gonna lie, I be passing out sometimes, man.
I was like, man,
I'm passing out.
So he called CPS on me all day, man. My kids is grown already.
Circus, what are the CPS am I listening to?
When I don't work, that's the only sleep I can get, man.
Gotta do a wellness check on Lunatic.
I'll do that. I'll do that to my grandson, man. Give him some NyQuil.
I'm fucking tired, man.
Where that beer at, man? See, this is the only show you don't drink a beer on, bro. What's up with that? Where's that Modelo at there, Lou?
Oh shit, I drank that shit last night.
Nah, but that school shooting shit, dog, is a crazy like.
It was good.
Crazy, dog. That's just like a crazy because they were talking about like.
The
amount of school shootings around the fucking world and shit, and we're like 90
out here, y'all.
Yeah, like 95% or 98% of the fucking school shootings happen here.
Yeah. Raider P said, "Did I miss any alien talk?" All right. I know Gravy doesn't like talking about this shit, but
no, that shit happened out here for real.
Yeah, I know. So
I've seen it.
Oh, Anna was telling me that. Look, is that true? That's true.
Yeah,
they seen that.
I was saying that they were like some Mexican guys. They were like, "Hey, they in my backyard."
They're not Mexican. The police also seen the shit come.
Yeah, the police seen it from his camera too.
Asking like other people, did y'all see anything? And other people got it on camera.
Then he got it on his body cam, no?
Yeah, but see, they had to cut off the body cam when they went into the backyard because that's private property. They can't.
Yeah, and then like the Ring camera caught it too.
But there's the original camera that the family recorded, because they all went in the backyard with guns. They were heated, and
What do you
then
think
I don't know. I don't know.
they did the photo, the video, and made it negative so you can see it. Hey, they some crazy looking motherfuckers, man.
You want to see that shit, Lo? Put it on.
I can't. I don't want to get fucking cut off, bro. Like, I'm trying not to. What you have to do is, what I'm learning is what you have to do is,
man, all the shit you put on here, bro, you get cut.
And freeze frame it and then post it.
Freeze frame it?
Yeah, like pause the video on that part and then post the video up on here, like from YouTube. When you add media.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. But just pause the video on that part. Don't play the whole thing, because I don't know if they got a copywritten or not, but
that's just crazy though, bro.
But there's so many,
bruh. And that shit was on the news. Now that the family is like gone.
Don't tell me you don't believe it, Nick Gravy.
They said the family ain't answering calls. They ain't answering the door. They ain't.
Yeah, they're not answering the door.
Those cops probably confiscated some good weed and they was tripping.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck.
Bro, you ain't even lying.
Like, multiple people seen it, and there was like looked like a shooting star, kind of.
It was falling straight.
That's what it probably was.
Hey, they probably ain't answering the phone because they might not have their fishing license, if you know what I'm talking about.
Shit, them motherfuckers being in black might have came and snatched them up.
Nah, they gave them the fucking the thing to fucking forget everything. They
Man, like Men in Black.
Yeah,
you didn't see shit.
They don't remember anything. Don't answer the fucking door,
man.
Yeah, you don't answer. You never answer the door, bro. You never answer the door. What do you? Never do that. All right. So I'm gonna play this. I got this shit going. Let me see if I can full screen it. I have it muted, so I'm just gonna play it live. Hopefully, but it's from the news.
They're probably gonna get you. They're probably gonna get you because all that shit on the bottom.
This is the angle they show it coming out the sky.
Yeah. So check this out. So we're talking about the aliens right now. It's a ring camera, but so check this out. As we go through this, I watched this earlier. My boy was here. We're sitting here bullshit and smoking, and for educational purposes, right? Thank you, fucking Alfredo. Appreciate that. But what I was gonna say was, I seen this whole thing, and they're combating the story, and what they're saying is they're going back and seeing all these different things. So as we go along, I'll explain too, like whatever anybody else knows. So that right there, that's just one setup. You know what I mean? The Metro set up cameras after the alien call.
Yeah,
that's what they're saying. I was like, why did they set it up afterwards? And then they seen it, right? Mm-hmm. So pretty much, let me see if I put the closed caption on. You kind of read it. So
that ain't that's like a shooting thing. That's like the
right. So you see
that ain't no shooting star.
Right. So let me scoot up a little bit more. So check this shit out. So when I was watching it, that's not a shooting star, right?
No.
So one of the things that a lot of people
no meteor either.
Right.
They don't fall that.
Here's the cop's version. The cop that's seen it, right? Because it shows another look from there. So there it is. The cop was on a different call and he's seen it.
Yeah.
From a different angle. So he was somewhere completely different. All right.
Because he was asking people too.
And it was on April 30th. That's the craziest part. It was on April 30th, and they didn't come out with this until the beginning of. So it took a month. It took a month for them to get this shit.
They're trying to come get me on my birthday almost.
Yeah,
man, they're gonna get you high.
And people they're saying that
they came for the draft. They came for the draft. That was during the draft, I think.
Yeah, it was. So they came from. It was from the west, from the northeast of Utah, all the way to southern California. They seen it.
Oh
so yeah.
See, look at that. That's right. Meteors don't fall straight down, bro. They hit a trajectory because the way the speed is.
They don't come down this. Well,
I went out and seen meteor showers.
But it's basically saying that there was non-human. Says NASA says UFO spotted crash in Vegas was a small meteor. Cop says, right. So in this thing that I watched, they were trying to they were basically trying to debunk what everyone's putting out there, like the fake alien, this, that, and the third. I seen there's like Night God 333 or whatever the fuck. That guy's pretty cool, and he has some good stories and shit like that. But he had this video that was all CGI, bro. This wasn't it. So in this interview or piece or whatever, whatnot, they're talking about all that. You know what I mean? And I don't want to do anything like that. So they said it was a small meteor, and it says right there, it says, tells motherboard that there was a green fireball observed last month. Among others, Las Vegas police officer was likely a brighter meteor less than a meteor size, certainly not a UFO that found in anyone's backyard. So there's that. You know what I mean? And
that's the combating it, right?
So this is the family right here where it's supposed to be at right now. So that's what they're doing. So they said that they've seen it, whatever or not. Also, in this story, at the end of it, they turned around and stated that if anybody says, "Hey, I seen an alien and I reported it," or whatever or not, you can go to fucking jail for that. You can actually, it's a felony to give a false report. You know what I mean? Because look at all this man hours and all that shit. You know what I mean? So right, yeah. Cause I seen that shit. That's the one I was gonna show. That's exactly the one I was talking about. That shit's CGI, bro. But anyway, so this is the family, and there it is. So that's from the same angle from the cop. Another cop said that he had came and had asked him. You know what I mean? So yeah. But yeah,
that same cop seen the shit come out the sky. Okay. Now this shit. Watch this. When I show you the picture of this guy that
See, look. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, they left like a circle indent, no?
Right.
But
one of the
alien
things about this is that what happened was that circle right there, this imprint was there already from a year ago. So if you look at the tracks, they go in a circle and they're probably dropping trailers, whatever or not. There's a trailer right there at the truck. This is always there. So this picture that they have was from a year ago. The same circles was on that. You know what I mean? So this might be a picture from back then and not even showing the crash now because they have it blocked.
Man, that was a dude spinning out. That was a guy spinning out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Swinging them.
Mm-hmm. See, that's what I'm saying. 12/20/2022. So that was a year ago. So I guess when it fell, because there still could be crash there. There could be something because they're not showing it, right? And obviously they're under investigation. If it's still an investigation, they can't release it to the public. They can release certain things to the public. You know what I mean? Because of police. We can't hear you, Gabe. You're muted.
I was gonna say, can it be though that they released this type of shit though to kind of like cover it up though too?
Of course.
You know what I mean? Like they can say like that could be the next day after it. You know what I mean? And they could be like, nah.
Yeah. So this is pretty much, I mean, just, and I don't understand why they're blocking it out. You know what I mean? So right here. So this is another thing that was in this. If you look at this guy's a retired fucking officer, right? So what happened was he when he found out about this, the family was saying that, yeah, Men in Black were there, this, that, and the third, whatever or not. While this fucking guy, you could tell he's an ex-cop, you know what I'm saying? And just probably got fired from like jerking off on the job or some shit, but he's still a private investigator and he was there trying to do the, do an investigation to see if they're relying or getting anything. You know, he was hired from whoever he was hired from. You know what I mean? So when they were saying this and they wanted people away, this guy came out, yeah, that was me. You see what I'm saying? So they said this guy's the Men in Black, apparently. So what I don't get, they're saying that this thing right here also was a fucking thing, a surveillance that they put on top of it. All these different things are there, but I don't understand why they would put that up in that place. What are they expecting, more aliens to come back to that exact spot? You know what I mean? So I don't know.
What are they saying over there, Lou? What are they saying over there, Lou?
Yeah, you talk to me.
All the same shit, and they like the picture they showed. They kind of cleaned up the photo of them in the backyard on the little trailer thing that they were in because they were standing over there by them. They showed both of them, and they had the big ass eyes, the skin like real wrinkled, like a brownish grayish type color, and then you see the mouth. Mouth was like. It ain't like the aliens you usually motherfuckers describe as a little mouth and big eyes. The mouth wasn't little. They just was crazy looking.
Yeah, let me see if I can find that video.
Yeah, the video of the backyard, you see them moving, and then like their eyes were glowing. But the dude that said when he first seen them, he said that it just looked like regular eyes, and when he first talked to them with lashes and everything, but then they started kind of like glowing like a neon glow to him.
That's what they're saying it looks like. This
a
is
base head.
Right. This is what they're saying.
Not a 10-foot tall base head though.
Yeah. That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying this is. To me, this is CGI, bro.
No, that's not real. That's not the
bro.
footage. Yeah, that's not the footage.
Okay.
That's
so
fake.
if you can find it and show it, it's like, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's fake as fuck. That's the only footage I've seen. There's an enhanced video of the alien. It's a short. Let me see if I can pull this bitch up.
You can find this shit because I was just watching the other video. Dude kind of like played with the adjustment of the color so you can see it better.
All right.
Since it was in at night.
This alien is the best footage that's been covered that I've ever seen on footage. So here it is. So it's bringing that right there. So that's I see the eyes and I don't see the mouth, but so yeah, these motherfuckers are like, oh no way, I don't know, wait. Like,
everybody started running and shit.
Like, hey, wait. Oh, I see the eyes now.
Yeah,
looks like an insect. Shit. You know
but
what I mean?
yeah, the motherfucker cleaned it up a little bit too, though. The guy that went over that footage.
Yeah. And this blinking too. Fuck.
Yeah, you gotta look hard too.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's weird. That's weird how that shit's always fuzzy. They got a badass camera, but that shit's always fuzzy.
I was about to say the same shit. Why is it always fucking just a little fuzzy and whatever?
No.
Hey, Shit Raider Joe's in the building. What's good, bro? Hey, I'm gonna make another cup of coffee. We're gonna be here for a minute. Y'all ready?
What's up, Joe?
All right, I'll be right back, guys.
My boy Joe from the mean streets of the chocolate.
Do you guys believe in aliens though?
Hell yeah! I used to play dominoes with them down the street. I ain't laughing. No, I'm fucking.
Until I see proof, dog, that's it.
Yeah,
I don't believe that. I don't believe that they did the pyramid shit. I think that.
Nah, I mean,
I think that's where it all begins. They had to have help doing this stuff, but they were smart people, you know, and then and that's why it took them 20 years to build that fucking pyramid, dude. Because they had a shitload of people, tens of thousands of people, stacking up those rocks to make that pyramid, and then the sculptures and all that and that was all dug out of a mountain, and they just I don't.
See, this is the thing that makes you kind of question the shit, though. Not question their existence, but it could have possibly be. If space is infinite, right? So you feel like at night when you look up and you see all these stars, those are suns. You mean to tell me we the only beings on this rock out of all the trillions and trillions of stars that might have 10, 20, 30 planets around them? My son just got done doing a science project. He had to do a pretend brochure like he was selling Jupiter. You know, Jupiter has over 90 moons. 90 moons, and the planet is 11 times bigger than Earth. You can fit 11 Earths into Jupiter. So if that's just in our solar system, what else other solar systems out there have? How many planets and moons that possibly could have? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we don't know, and we'll never know in our lifetime because the distance between us and all those other solar systems, we will not be able to get there. So it just makes you think, damn, it's like, well, shit, are we the only ones out of all infinite space and the planets that exist? It's you know what I mean?
I think that is true, Bloom, but as far as, you know, that's factual, that there's other galaxies or whatever, but with planets on them. You know, maybe maybe there's a bunch of them that have water and stuff that. But what makes you think these dudes are so advanced? Well, why do they need our water?
Okay,
you know what I mean.
now look, it's for the cause of exploring. Just like on this planet, we explore. Now you say what makes them so advanced? We look at just the planet Earth alone. Ain't there other civilizations on this planet that's more advanced than others as well?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the people, how far behind are the people that live in the rainforest compared to people in New York?
Sure.
And that's on the same
big
planet.
Time difference.
That's
big
on the
time
same planet too, though. Now we're talking about
Yeah.
other planets and possibilities. They might be way advanced because they might existed longer than we have.
They
Mhm.
have.
You know what I mean? So it's like, do I believe in aliens? I'm the kind of, I gotta see this shit. But
You know-
just to
yeah.
theorize everything and be like, now it's possible because it's beyond what we will ever explore and see. Like this planet. How long has humans ever walked this earth?
We actually don't have an actual date on it. You know what I mean? We
Okay.
really don't. We do, but we
So-
don't. You know what I'm saying?
So in a guesstimate, do you know there's 80% of the ocean that has never been explored by humans?
If not more.
80%.
Oh yeah.
And there's 5% of land that's never been explored.
Mhm.
So if one planet has that much water and land that as long as we existed here has not been explored, what do you think space has?
Yeah.
There's
That still doesn't say. That still doesn't say that. That still doesn't say that there's aliens.
How you can say that there's not? How do we know? Is the possibility greater of them not existing or greater that they could exist?
What
No,
about
them not being seen, them not being seen is convincing enough for me.
Okay.
Because the
so
shit
what
you
about-
see right there, everything is fuzzy. All of a sudden, you fuzzy, and
Okay.
and you know
So
the guy that you were looking at was coming in clear, but then when he zooms in on this alien, he comes out fuzzy.
Right.
what about
right.
what about the animals and insects on this planet that's never been seen? Do they exist?
Well,
Yeah.
that's different, though, Lou. To me, that's different.
But you're saying just because they haven't been seen, they don't exist. There's hella shit on this planet that ain't never been seen.
Yeah.
But it's
they
not
exist.
from a different planet, bro. It's not from a different that insect is not
That
on a
makes-
different planet.
Not just a planet. There's more than one planet out there. That's the thing.
You know that. I know
The
that.
probability of them existing outweighs the probability that they don't.
Mhm.
Now,
Planets that we
if there
the
was only
planets
one
that we've
planet
been
out
on, like
there-
Mars, we've been on Mars, right?
so they say.
That's all they say we are, and there's no life there.
No, but that's just one planet out of trillions, maybe more than trillions.
Well, that's the only one that's the only one we could go to.
Because if space is infinite, how many planets are there?
No joke.
That means it never ends.
Millions. Yeah.
Never ends.
Not you can't even put a number on it. It's an infinite number, like pi. Pi is an
But
infinite number.
that doesn't prove. But that doesn't say, hey, there's aliens just because all this information has not been found. You know what we've seen. What we've seen. We went to the moon, which is the moon, and we've been to Mars, and there's no life on Mars. There's no indication that there's been life. If the planet was probably alive millions of years ago, because there's documentation that it did have water and it had all this shit, glaciers and all that shit. And then we've been to the moon. There's no life there. So the two probabilities of life that we see that could happen, you know, there's no life.
But
That's just the fact of it. You can assume that there's billions of planets everywhere and somebody might live there, yes.
Billions is not even scratching the surface. That's the
Yeah.
crazy part. Billions ain't even scratching the surface.
So there could be like that.
Trillion ain't.
Right.
As far as how many planets are out there. Look into the sky and tell me how many suns you see. Every star you see is a sun.
Yeah, go to the mountains and look at that
You know what I
shit.
mean?
Like,
Go in the
fucking
darkness
thing.
and you count. I bet you can't even count all of them. Just imagine how many planets could be going around that one dot of light. That's the shit that's like overwhelming.
But
like
does
God,
it
could
still does it say that there's aliens coming to Earth from there?
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure if we ended
There's a
up
lot
on
of
Mars,
sightings.
we went
There's
to
a lot
Mars.
of sightings, but
You know, we went to the moon.
which ones are real? Which ones are not?
Did we
And
go to
are-
the moon?
Are we
Look,
the most
see, that's what I'm
advanced?
saying. Did we go to the moon? Because, bro,
That's another question.
yeah,
That's
a
another
big
question. Did
fucking
we?
question.
Was it staged? But what's the purpose of being staged? And look, we're not the only
Be
country that went
Russia.
there. So what was
Remember they
China?
were ru- they
Was
were- they
China
were
line
racing.
flying too?
They were
China-
racing Russia,
Yeah.
and it could be fake because that's like the most
So you got
feasible
two
story that I
enemies
can
on
hear
this
that it's
planet.
fake. Like it could be real too, but also the most feasible one that I've heard of it being fake is that like that because they wanted to beat Russia to the punch. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
so look,
Yeah, I
to be
heard
able
that.
to claim.
so
They wanted to be
us
able to claim it.
us going to the moon, the America going to the moon was staged, but what, China and Russia was real?
No, I don't
See,
know. Like,
because we
that's what
only
I'm
see
saying,
our
like, I don't know.
footage. We don't
Did
see
they ever
nobody
get to the
else's
moon?
footage.
Did Russia ever get to the moon?
I think Russia has and China. And I heard that Saudi Arabia is the net, or is it Saudi Arabia or some Emirates, Empire Emirates or whatever, or the next one in line to do it recent to go try to go
I
there
wonder if
next year or something.
Elon Musk or fucking Bezos are gonna try to do it because they've already
wouldn't
they're
doubt
already doing. Have you seen them already doing
Test.
charging like a couple $1,000,000 and like you could go into space? A couple of fucking celebrities have done it already.
Oh yeah, that's how they're gonna finance this shit. It's
fucking
no
Jeff
longer gonna
Bezos.
be a government ran type situation. It's gonna be private.
Like that
You know what I mean?
SpaceX shit too. That shit's crazy. The fucking
I heard they was charging like
Elon
$1 billion
Musk
to get
shit.
up in that motherfucker.
Yeah. So check the shit out. This is one thing that me and my boy were talking about, right? So, and it started from this, and this was right before. This was today. First, you can show me any non-CGI pictures of Earth. You know what I mean, or any planet, and I can hear Cat Williams saying, "Okay, I'll wait." So, anyways, so we were talking about this shit, and one of the things that I found out is that like NASA actually has the most helium, buys the most helium on the planet, right? NASA does. Now there was a story that NASA has this 2 ladies or 5 ladies that actually build these fucking balloons, and they send fucking these balloons of satellites up in the air instead of actually using rockets, right? Because they're saying that there's a firmament on top, whatever, right?
And
so they're saying that's the firmament, right? So they're saying that shit, but it makes me really, really think, right? There is no how can a picture be perfect and there's no other stars in the background? There's nothing you can see, and it's just perfect like that. If you zoom out on any Google Maps, anything, at a certain point, it turns into a CGI fucking animated fucking picture.
I can't
any of them. There's nothing, bro. Like, you know what I mean? That's why I'm tripping out. If you look, even the Samsung phones, right? It could zoom into the moon. No. Once it recognizes that it's the fucking moon, once it zooms into a certain point, it gives you the picture.
But I have telescopes, and you can see the moon and the craters in it. I got two
not in that phone. It would those telescope pictures and stuff like that. That Samsung phone can't do that, because if that's the case, if you're looking at the moon and if you've seen anything flying in front of the moon, you know what I mean. You don't see satellites in front of the moon. When I've looked for satellites when I've looked at the telescope. Why they're not passing by the moon?
Shit, how big is a telescope? I mean, how big is a what you call it?
Telescope.
Not a telescope. I'm talking about the satellite. How big is a satellite?
Satellites are big, bro.
Not that big from the naked eye, from Earth to how far it's out there.
You can be able to see it.
Can't see it.
A telescope.
You can't see that shit. You can catch reflections of it when the sun hits it. Sometimes you see a little flash.
Yeah, you want to see the whole fucking thing, like the serial numbers.
You can't see it with the naked eye. A satellite is as big as a truck.
No, not with the naked eye. I'm saying in a telescope. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying the Samsung. What I'm saying is the CGI part of it.
Look, here's the thing with a telescope. When you, like, say for instance, if I'm looking at the moon, right? So I can see as clear as the moon, but anything between the moon and what I'm seeing is going to be blurred so bad it's not going to even exist, basically, because of the way it's going to go ahead and adjust. Yeah, when you focus on something, everything going to be blurred shorter than what you were focusing it on.
You might see it like a speck going across your eye. You know what I mean?
Or some shit, like just kind of something.
Yeah, like if it were to go across the moon, it would probably be like such a little black dot, like going across
That's a long fucking distance.
Yeah,
you think it's a little Moscow in the way. You think a little Moscow went through your telescope.
Don't think the moon is just down the street.
Right.
Because like,
you know what I mean? I'm just cracking jokes, but I ain't saying that you know. But it's a lot of shit to discuss. It's just wonders,
like
you know what I mean?
And use those super powerful fucking like telescopes where you can see like different fucking planets
Don't
and
like that
shit
son.
with those telescopes.
And see, the one I got ain't like not the expensive shit they got at. They got some high power shit out
Yeah,
there.
the observatory, they got that big one, you know,
Yeah.
because it's like the big dome, and then they got that big fucking telescope that you can see out of or whatever. Like that,
Because we
that's,
went.
that shit's
Matter of
crazy.
fact, we used to go like out here. Me and my son and his mom went out to a place where there's no city lights, right? And we were watching a meteor. And I swear to God, with the naked eye, you can see that shit. The way that it was moving kind of slow, but you see that motherfucking, it was kind of like you can see. It's crazy to explain. I've never, really seen meteors and shit like that, but I got an app that tells you where you can see it at and when they're supposed to be. Hey, that's some neat ass shit.
Yeah.
That's some neat ass shit, man.
The Dogon tribe in West Africa and the Native American tribe both have ancestor stories about contacts from a being that came from the sky that had no connection with each other nor knew that they existed. Remember?
Anunnaki?
Anunnaki, but then there's a bunch of brothers. There's a whole fighting because from what I was listening to Billy Carson was saying that when the Anunnaki were coming down and they were going through it, there was one guy, there's two gods. One that they helped build us as humans, right? Or spice the DNA or did whatever the fuck. One of us wanted us to be the guy just to be on our own or whatever, not the other one wanted to keep us as slaves. So they started battling. So when he came around and seen him off to Mexico, they were like on different playing fields. They were all like, they were trying to do what they were supposed to be doing, and they were trying to make everything like work for us so we can grow and whatever or not. So it's supposed to be these guys from the Dagon tribe and all that shit. They're all connected. You know what I mean? It's all connected from the same fucking.
There's all kinds
hell yeah, those tribes are gonna be back then. They're gonna trip out on
like a lot of people,
Spanish and Europeans coming from they were that gold blonde hair, blue eyes. Hell yeah, they were gonna trip on us.
and not
those
just that,
people.
like if there was something like that though, like because there's a theory that says that maybe even what they portray as God, like supposedly, because you know how they said like he did a bunch of miracles or whatever like that, like that was like supposedly that he was, what if he was an alien, you know what I mean? That's why they worshipped him, because he did that type of shit, you know what I mean? Because it is like written thousands of years ago about a man like that, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's crazy now. It's just a bunch of fucking theories that is just like, man, what if fucking
to Mexico and
God is an alien,
of the Maya tribe? He told me a lot of these things, especially about flat plane we live in, also how this world got corrupted. That's dope. See, I love looking at shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
What is that the flat Earth theory?
Yeah, I mean it's cool, but you know what I mean. Like I don't think that's true in a sense. I mean, it can be, but then yet at the same time, this is the only reason why I don't see that. I see the Earth being what it is on an axis, no matter what.
Yeah.
No matter what, it's up and down, north to south, always going to be that. I do believe it's a ball, whatever, whatnot. But yet, I do believe that if you see some of these underwater buildings, some of these things that were built, I do believe the axis does turn. And it does change everything, and then the north will be south. It just happens to do that. And then the world turns like this, so the water stays on it and it moves. So, you know what I mean? So where the mountains would be filling, if everything would have flipped, the deepest part of the ocean will be the highest part of the mountains. You see what I'm saying? Because it'll refill everything else and it'll just wipe everything out. The flood, that's just something that happened. So that's what I think it is. The Earth is just tilted on this axis. You know what I mean?
But
and that changes.
You think it's flat? You think
No,
it's flat
it can't
or
be.
round?
It can't be flat.
Exactly.
It can't be flat.
I trip off of people saying it's flat because it's like this. If I was to ask Ozzy, look out your window, is the sun out or is it dark?
Right.
You know what I mean? And then I tell you, hey, Low, look out your window. Is it dark or light?
Right.
And if the Earth was flat, everybody would be daylight at the same time and dark at the same time.
That's true too, but then yet if you get a plane like this, and if you have one fixed point, and if you move it in the axis like this, if you move it like this, like almost kind of like it's kind of just a way to do it. Like think of a top, right? You know, remember the old Cracker Jacks, and you spin them.
Yeah.
How it has like that. So if it's spun like that, the sky, it'll show an 8 in the sky. You know what I'm saying? So if you turn around and if you have a fixed point, like up in the northern area like Canada, if you fix that shit up, it looks like that. And the reason why it looks like that is because of our rotation. And up top north, when it's up north, the sun is more apparent. So when you come to us, that's why we get it. So down there, I think their days are a little bit shorter. My understanding from the way the sun works. You know what I'm saying? But it can't do that. A flat plane can't do that because the water will go this way and it'll come this way and it'll just destroy everything. So it has to be on a fucking rotation. Yeah. Falling away. That's the craziest part. Or they're all trailing each other. So it's a trip, bro. Like
Ray Love, so you think these people in ancient times, do you think that they were educated people? Come on now, bro. Dude probably had like a little pontoon boat or something, jumped off a rock, and they probably thought it was a spaceship and shit or something. No way, bro. No way.
Okay, so this is
they weren't very smart, bro. That's all I'm saying. They weren't even close to what we have today and what we had 1,000 years ago. They evolved into what we have now, but I don't think that. What did they do? They built that's all they could do. They couldn't teach them any other technology except for building a pyramid. They didn't teach them anything else. But they were so advanced.
They gave us tools.
And left.
Farmers, they give us tools. They learn how to. They taught us how to farm the land, how to grow, how to do industry, how to get water to flow, all that shit. You look at some of these old when they do the scans of some of these tribes that were forgotten under like some of the brush and stuff like that, you see rivers, you see what we're doing right now. Like you can come back and look up and you'll see like a computer kind of form or a city form, you know what I mean, of where the waters and the rivers were coming into the little community and stuff like that.
That was just innovation that they have. You got to give them credit. You just can't say aliens did it for them.
Well, they did, because the simple fact is it was never taught. Like, look at us now. We're teaching shit to each other because we're learning now, right? If you walk into all of this shit that you don't know what the fuck it is and try to figure it out, you don't know. Even scholars to this day don't know what the fuck they're meant for. There's rooms, there's this, there's that, there's temples, there's all kinds of shit. People don't know what they're meant for. They're having hypothesis of what they're meant for. Now, if these
a guy that was a Mayan or an Inca and those tribes, and he just sat there, got a seed, put a hole in there, put some water on it, right. And you don't think that he could do that without somebody else from an alien teaching him how to do that?
No, and then it's growing. It goes back kind of to like what you say though, like Gravy, like they were kind of, they were primitive, pretty much people. You know what I mean? They weren't smart, so that's where they came into play. That's where they came into play and helped out. You know what I mean? It made them, smarter and stuff like that. Because like at that time they were knowledgeable. Like they say, like how you're saying, we evolved from that. Like like a caveman and stuff. And I just think they helped along the way or something like that. I mean, I'm gonna give us credit as well too, but they gave us tools.
Give them credit that they evolved themselves, that they learned how to do that. You know what I mean? Well, they learned themselves how to do that.
Like even like we go back to the pyramids, like that shit is like some of those stones are so heavy that it's like, how would they get it that high? You know what I mean? The pyramid of Giza is like humongous, you know what I mean? It's one of and it's literally at the center. Like if they didn't have no like maps or anything like that, like scientists have found out that it's literally at the center of the world, both ways, this way and this way. The pyramid of Giza is literally in the middle of the earth, like that. So it's like it literally like it's crazy how how exactly got it.
everything was dialed with the sun, Gabe. Everything was dialed with the sun, and the way they use different things. They use the moon, the stars, and all that to center things to make a certain point. You know what I mean? And then when you do stuff like
the
that,
crazy thing with the pyramids.
these guys were geniuses. That's why you have those what's it called? Freemasonry. Those guys that built the pyramid was what started all that was the Freemasons.
The Freemasons, you mean the
That's where a lot of that comes from.
Yeah, I know that's where exactly it comes from.
Yeah.
Yes,
And I don't see.
I don't want to get into that
maybe,
topic.
if you want to get into,
I don't know.
If you want to get into that type of subject about Freemasons and all that,
Let me tell you.
we're talking about the ancient times. That's what they use. Those are the tools that they use, bro. But if it was an alien game, what makes you think that it would be some laser or some, something like you brought back the Incas? They gave them tools. Why did they give them a fucking rock tied onto a stick? Why didn't they just give them a badass fucking Makita drill or something like that? You know what I mean? Or something, a Sawzall or something.
Drill.
Something, if they were so advanced, so they could fly in the fucking air, they got something like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It just sounds a little out of bounds for me.
Yeah, but think about it like this: do you give a fucking monkey the nuclear key fucking codes? Just give them a red button and put a banana on it, bro. Like that's right. We don't know what we're doing. We're remedial, bro. Like think about this. To this day, all the engineers in the fucking world can come together and not recreate the exact replica, nor even the sheer velocity without monstrosity of fucking things that we would possibly have to build and create to duplicate a fucking pyramid, bro. We don't have the technology for that. To this day, we cannot.
I'm pretty sure we could build one of those pyramids in fucking 3 weeks.
Hey, no way, bro. There was no way. It hasn't been done. If that was the case, it should have been done.
You gotta think of how many people were building these things, bro. There was tens of thousands of. They were using animals. They were using elephants. They were using all kinds of shit for this. They knew how to use ramps. They knew how to use levels, and they know aliens doing that.
So you're telling me right now that us from caveman, we grew all that.
No, I'm not talking about cavemen. I'm talking about people that built the pyramids, the Egyptians that built the pyramids.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about. You're saying that these I know they weigh tons of weight, but you get things that they evolved. They made like little shimmies where you could. You can push something, it'll go up. Like they learned how to do all that, bro. There's no alien teaching you to get some wood and get go underneath it and use it for a wheel or and shit like that. You get 100 dudes, you can live with 2-ton rock.
Yeah, but okay, so for example,
it took 20 years. It took 20 dozens of years to build those pyramids, bro.
You think it took that long?
It took how long did it take it for
nobody?
I don't know how long it took.
No. That's the thing.
I'm sure it wasn't done in fucking. It took years. It takes years to make that.
Of course, it's gonna.
If you had an alien, why not just carve the fucking rocks and build it in fucking 2 weeks?
Yeah. But see, the thing is, though, their time frame and our time frame would be different. Back then, it was a different time frame. It was different. We didn't have clocks. You see what I'm saying?
The aliens clocked in. That someone told them, "Hey, you're working overtime right now. Kick back or what?" It wasn't that way, bro. They took vacation time or what?
On time, but it was all based around the sun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those people were smart, bro. They were smart people. They evolved and they learned how to do that.
Right. Ancient Greece had working toilet systems thousands of years before medieval plagues. Certain events and disasters set them back. Aliens are knocking over the beer can, gift box.
What I'm saying?
Yeah, y'all are crazy. Gravy's like, I ain't having it. I ain't doing it. The tens of
No,
thousands.
it's an interesting discussion. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah, of
to
course.
even talk about the evolution of man and stuff like that, and just the the pyramid, and all the other wonders of the world. You know what I'm saying? And the creations of the human mind. It kind of makes you question, like, dang, was there something, a greater power or greater knowledge that passed this down, or was this like some of the other inventions that we have, like the tire? You know what I'm saying? The tire wasn't just you know what I'm saying, the invention of a tire was actually just a mistake. You know what I'm saying? And it turned into something that we use on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying?
So trip out. So like the aliens and all this shit, and everything like that. And when did pimping start? Lou?
Pimping started caveman days. They hit her ass with a rock. That was pimping. Hit her with a rock.
It started in the Garden of Eden. You remember when the snake and the snake controlled Eve's mind over Adam. Adam didn't. His pimping hand was slipping. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It took Satan to go ahead and possess her and make her. Hey, go ahead and offer that soft nigga that apple right there. Make that motherfucker bite that shit.
Yes, I do, Ray Love, but that's not a discussion that I talk about a lot.
Edward Leeds. I can't even pronounce that shit.
What?
Oh man, fucking 2.5.
No, he just asked if I believe in the Bible. The hell, yeah, I do.
Pimpin' has been pimping, and he's at the beginning of the time. Fucking Joe. Scottie Pippen started with Jordan. Damn. Also look at Egyptian hieroglyphs. What were the Egyptian slapping hoes?
Pimping started when they realized that there was value.
Mathematics in the pyramids. That'll trip you out too.
Yeah. Yep. Tricking out.
It has to be exact. That like the way that like they did it is so crazy, because like the way how it's built across, like if it was even like supposedly like an inch off or anything like that, by the time they got to the top, it wouldn't have been able to. It had to be perfectly straight.
Because some of the measurements inside the pyramid are broken down to the smaller scale equivalent to like the distance of the Earth to the moon, the circumference of the Earth, and the distance to the sun. It's like the mathematicals are right on point, just scaled down to the size of the pyramids, like corner to corner. It's crazy shit, man. There's some crazy.
Who said that? Who said that earlier? I forgot.
Who said what?
That they use the moon and the stars and the sun to measure things out.
No, I'm tripping off the fact that they knew the fucking distance between you know what I mean? Like how? Back then. But then again, you think of us now that we know the numbers now, and we ain't never flew anything from here to any other planet, but we know the distance and the size. You know what I mean?
Remember when they use, when you use your feet, Lou, and you go like this? When you use your feet, they're real good at that, bro. Heel to toe. Heel to toe. They use the heel to toe concept. That's where we got it from.
I walk like this so my balls can swing.
Yeah.
Forward
if they
and back,
use heel to toe,
not side to side.
Then the pyramid would have been jacked up.
Yep.
Hey, pyramids will get to looking like crack houses.
Crack houses.
The first
everybody's feet size is not the same.
Hey, for real.
Got the same dude for 20 years to do it. That was his job.
Man, that's a foot.
He clocked in early in the morning, and with sun up to sundown, that's all he did. It was just walk straight. Heel to toe.
Haven't you seen the Predator's an alien?
Yeah, bro.
Ooh, for real?
Alien.
So was E.T., huh?
Yeah. What's the
I'm telling you,
There's a
for real,
connection
they're
there.
real.
There's a connection there.
Like, no, but even for real though, like, didn't they say there was a crash landing right in Roswell, and like supposedly like in the 40s or something like that, 50s, right?
Yep. Area
Where-
what? Area 15.
And then after that, like technology took like such a fucking like a spike up that like they even had that like world fair or whatever like that, like in the
Was supposed to
50s
be a
or something like
spaceship?
that, where they had like they did like all kinds of crazy. They had all kinds of crazy shit already because supposedly the technology that they had gotten from that.
That's crazy.
You know, I know what you're talking about, Gabe. What you're saying is that like they were showing was the 1900s we were a horse and buggy, 1910s we were a horse and buggy, 1920s we were a horse and buggy, 1930s, 40s, and then right when the fucking landing hit, then all of a sudden we're in fucking crazy ass vehicles, all kinds of shit, technology, and it just we've grown so much since the 50s, and we've grown in thousands of years, and it started from that. You know what I mean? So that's what he's basically saying. Like in the world, like I didn't understand how we got stupider, bro. Like because the guys out there, when you see some of the buildings, bro, like how did we go? See, that's what I don't get. I don't understand how we're stupider. If we knew and we built all this shit, then why can't we do shit? See what I'm saying? Like I don't understand. Like we're on a different level.
Why haven't they come back when we need something new? Why haven't they come back?
Because they ain't ready,
They
bro.
ain't came back.
Huh?
Who said they ain't came back?
Yep.
They came back
Well,
last week.
They must have been. They were in Las Vegas the last year in December, I guess.
They was at the
April
MGM.
30th. April 30th. That was only like a month and a half ago, 2 months.
Hey, what fight happened in April in Vegas? I think they came out for the fight.
That was that was April 27th.
You know what, man? I always thought that fucking DC was a fucking alien, dude.
Oh,
Derek Coleman or Derek Carr?
Yeah, DC.
The basketball player Derek Coleman?
I always thought he was a fucking alien.
We're being all pimped right now about aliens entertainment.
Area 69.
Hey, where
Area 69? Fuck.
Where's all this hatred coming from, though?
I have no idea. I don't know what's talking about hatred. I got love around me. Because even the hate, you know, you gotta fucking love the hate, but ooh, game.
Well, in touch with nature. Yeah.
So anybody got anything to say?
Yeah, what happened to the Loch Ness monster? I think the aliens brought them.
So Loon, I want you to stand up there with your 4K camera, dude. I want you to get one of these motherfuckers running around, bro.
I'd see them running around all the fucking time. Shit, them motherfuckers ain't gonna be in plain sight.
Hey, they up there in Fremont Street all the time, huh?
Let me explain this to you. Put it like this: if you were to go to a planet, right, and you thought you might been the only motherfucker in the solar system, you seen some old weird looking motherfuckers, would you walk up to them and be like, "Hey, I'm Gravy. You want some beard products?"
Yeah. We have some. I might want to put my shit up.
You don't know if it's aggressive. It's just like seeing an animal you never seen before. You're not gonna try to go pet the motherfucker. You're not trying to be seen like in case he's aggressive.
I just find it interesting that, you know what I'm saying, these sightings and reports are coming out near the home base of Area 50. You know what I'm saying? Like, is there something close to that? Are they tying these sightings to them trying to figure out, you know, something's radiating from Area 50? You know what I'm saying? 54 or whatever, and
51.
Maybe Las
51,
Vegas,
whatever it's called.
Maybe Las Vegas is considered a landmark to them as far as navigation because the city never sleeps, and look how many lights are on all the time.
There's no water.
It's a beam of light.
It's the brightest
into the
air.
air.
It's the brightest city that's lit even longer than New York. Everybody else shuts down. Vegas never shuts down.
Hey, yo,
That fucking light, that light on top of the Excalibur is supposedly like one of the brightest lights that there is. Dog. They fucking as a calling
it's kind of like,
card.
the pyramid. You ain't lying. That
Look at
motherfucker
Joe.
supposed
Look
to
at
be
Joe.
800 degrees.
Hey,
800 degrees is that light that peers up straight up.
good job.
Hey, it might be, for real, might be a landmark. Just like if you was to go in the woods, just so you don't get lost, I'm gonna remember this big ass oak tree right here, so I don't get lost in the woods. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just throwing shit out there. Maybe it could be.
hey, Loon, I bet you see a bunch
That's
of those
funny.
aliens. You go to Fremont Street, you see a bunch of them running around.
I'm gonna see their ass Saturday night because Soldier Boy giving a free concert on Fremont Street.
Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy free concert. So, yeah.
Boy, tell her.
Hey, yo,
Young was
who forgot about that?
for real. Hey, for real.
You guys remember that?
Don't he got one song? Don't he just got that one song? That's it.
That's all you
No,
need.
he got that couple. That was his most
One year to
famous,
get you
but
paid
yeah,
for
couple.
life.
True.
Hey, how you think he's doing?
He got Fashion Nova.
Huh?
He has Fashion Nova. He gets paid through Fashion Nova because he's like part owner of that shit.
Shit, all you need is that one song.
Hey, how much money is that dude making off the fucking Cupid Shuffle?
Oh man,
Oh,
that will never die.
He
Well, but
Every
that-
got one
every
song.
reception plays that
hey,
shit.
Soldier Boy got banked because of that shit, because of the because like that shit that he's doing. That's just crazy, bro. That's
You
just
imagine
Didn't he
getting paid?
say? Didn't he say Drake took his flow or something like that, or
Yeah.
some shit like
But
that?
he has I think he's like part owner or like majority owner of Fashion Nova.
Oh, okay.
Never
they
heard of
make
that shit.
I know he had the bootleg Nintendo.
Yeah. That never came out supposedly, right?
just to command that hoe.
Man.
Giant hangers. We have.
We go to Las Vegas. We got to crash up Loon's house. Then fuck that house up a little bit.
Shit, you can lay on the floor.
So is the
That's
I get
I
out
got
the
an
sleeping bags and shit.
Yeah, I got an airbed.
I got an air mattress. I got one put in the closet.
Ooh, this is a good one. This is a fucking good one. I'm only gonna be on for like another 15 minutes. So I've heard about this, and we all do music. Loon, you do music. I mean, everybody listens to music, but they're saying that music are spells.
The what was
Like
that movie? The
Jay-Z
Josie
has
and the
a song where
Pussycats.
he's saying they're
Oh
saying
no.
and it's 666 backwards. Ray Satan,
Or
whatever.
like on
songs, whatever not, but it's
what
like
movie
this
is
is
it,
their spells.
Do we
Zoolander. Hey, like Zoolander when they're fucking putting subliminal messages in the fucking songs.
Yeah.
Starting to kill the prime minister.
the way songs are now. The way songs are nowadays. They put a spell on me. Go to sleep and shit.
Shit, I don't believe in spells.
Kill the prime minister of Malaysia.
Believe in that shit.
Well, think about it. So wait. So if you don't believe in that,
Could be,
think about it
though.
like this.
Some of them.
You believe in MK Ultra, right?
No.
You don't know? Do you know what that is?
Mortal Kombat, the video game.
No,
Is that the
I did.
Soldier
Now-
Boy primary game right there? Ultra.
Now,
No, Mortal Kombat.
What's
Ultra,
that?
dog.
what's the
Let's
MK
get over
Ultra?
here.
That's Ultra, right? The MK Ultra.
Yeah.
Oh no, MK
I
Ultra.
have a grandfather of a friend of mine that vows to that story.
What the? So what is
The
it?
MK.
Low?
So MK Ultra, like say for example, there's a movie called American Ultra, right? It's with chick from fucking Twilight and what's the name from Facebook movie? Play Mark Zuckerberg. Anyway, so MK Ultra is pretty much a program that where soldiers pretty much went in, like say they can turn around and program me, you know, as a military member or whatever, whatnot, to do this, that, and the third, and then I'm just. But then if I turn around and live in my life and I have this like post-traumatic stress, whatever, when somebody can come up and say, "Code button 38, 59 over here, left, right, you come back this way, muzzle top, boom," and I turn around and I'm just ready to go do some shit. It's mind control. You know what I'm saying?
You could be trained, yeah. I think you
Right.
train people.
That is a spell. So you figure with a beat, with vibrations, we're vibrational creatures,
Yeah.
all that shit. So they say it's supposed to do shit like that. They shit backwards, then it's kind of like, you know what I mean? because it's supposed
They just gave him LSD, bro.
Yeah,
Not
I
even
don't.
just that though. I think even just like the way like these industries let them rap about certain things and they push to rap about certain things. That's also kind of like mind control because like they
Right.
know they're going to, they know that they're going to like there's some youth out there that will take that and run with it. What their like their words or like they want to listen to everything NBA YoungBoy says and then they want to become him. You know what I mean, or something like that because he raps about this shit. So I want to like be the same way. And it's just like it's crazy, dog. They push that shit and it's just
That's not Illuminati
it's
shit.
like pushing other type of music. You know what I mean?
That's like
That's that Illuminati shit.
well, see, like for example, there's a slippery slope because for me for music, I've always had the back and forth with it. You know what I mean? For God, I would rather do music for God, but I don't want to make money off of God. You know what I'm saying? Because of God-given talent. You know, because that's what I believe, or whatever the Son, or however you guys want to interpret it. That's the way I interpret it. You know what I mean? But see, at the same time, I like my soul more than money. You know what I'm saying? So it's like for me to be a part of that shit, it's like fuck, I love this shit, but then I don't want to be a part of that, and I don't want to make money off of anything that I love. You feel me? And that's where it's like, and I'm not gonna sell myself for shit. You know what I mean? And
If you would have had the opportunity to be so famous, to be so rich,
like, I don't need that.
Come on, Lo, don't lie to me.
What
To be
what
so
what
I want to get
famous,
look
so
at
rich,
what does it profit a man to gain
to
the
be
whole
the
world
top
to
of
lose
the
his
game,
soul?
be the best beat maker ever. If you just give yourself to the industry, give yourself to me.
me.
That's what all these people are doing when they say they sell themselves to the devil. What they're basically doing is they're selling their souls to the industry. Who runs the music industry, television industry? A lot of us don't know that. It's the Illuminati. They're so up there in
Oh, they
those
gonna come get
positions,
y'all. They gonna come get y'all.
and
They
that's
got
what they
motherfuckers
do.
in black trucks outside your house,
Hey,
right?
throw up the
saying.
rock. Throw up the rock.
All
I'm
right.
No, it's the rock. I said the rock. I said the rock.
You know what I
Okay,
mean?
please.
Hey,
Don't get me.
you haven't got no message on IG?
I said throw up the rock. I didn't say
I've
that.
been
I
invited.
got a
I
message
got an
that told me to
application.
leave
I got an
now.
application for it.
I just had a message that
An
said leave
application.
now.
You know,
Yeah, where I'm
Application to
going.
be an Illuminati.
Secret
Nah, but that
society.
shit's crazy though. That's a crazy concept though. That like you said, like with the when it started with the Freemasons and all that shit. That shit's crazy, bro.
Mhm.
If you go into that shit's crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot of undertones with a lot of stuff that we have. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, with media and etc. Like if you notice that even now with a lot of the shows and movies that we watch today, they there's always one person or two people that are representing a certain, you know what I'm saying, orientation.
Oh, like
we're kind of breaking up, brother.
24
Making up, Twan.
It's just crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
hey, trip out. So like, okay, he was kind of going by like entities or somebody that's in I guess let's say in the entertainment field, right? I seen this shit with Mel Gibson. It was a long time ago. It was like in like 80s or 90s and shit like that. You know what I mean? And he was talking in an interview, and he was talking about like certain people that he had met in Hollywood. That he met somebody that instantly he didn't feel comfortable with, and they were trying to give him everything, and they were saying this, that, and the third, and conversation changed. Shit got cold, and he just didn't feel comfortable. And after that, that's where he was really, really into God and shit like a lot of reason that's why he didn't want to start doing shit like that. A lot of reason why they threw a bunch of shit on him and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it's like there's kind of that element to it.
Well, those people are in that industry, Lo.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're a rapper, an aspiring rapper, you want to be famous.
I want to be famous.
You know,
I want money.
No, but certain other people. I'm not saying you or other people. They want to be famous. They want to be on shows. They want to be on TV. They want to do this. So they would do anything that they have to do to be successful. And then all you got to do is just give it up to the game. And then once you're done, you're done.
Hey, the
That's
crazy
it.
shit though is that, like the shit that they accuse Bad Boy of, like
Puffy.
that type of shit.
Sweet tooth puppy, Puffy.
Yeah, bro, that shit's some crazy allegations right
He
there.
says,
Like,
you don't want people to see me shining. He goes, but that motherfucker looks shiny to me.
Man, especially when you got more than one motherfucker saying the same shit.
yeah, like he used to
Yeah,
do that
you
shit.
know what I mean? Like,
Hey,
bruh.
hey, Loon, I want
Uh-huh.
to take you shopping.
Oh well, shit! Give me the new PlayStation 5.
This
No, let me quit.
No, but weekend party. That's what he said.
Yeah.
And then we're like, oh man, come on, dog. Not on camera.
I poured a Coke
Well,
out
we
on the
gonna
table for you, but that's
He's like,
about it.
I'm gonna take you shopping, but we're gonna come back to my house though.
Yeah, my house.
Yeah,
He said,
okay.
what you said to me, motherfucker?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, that's some.
So,
Hey,
you can come to
You-
my house. Come to my
and,
house all you want, but I ain't gonna take you shopping.
and you doing a little fashion show for me.
Yeah.
That's some crazy
Hey,
shit though,
he
bro.
take you shopping. He gonna take you out to find you a brand new asshole after he stretch it out.
He shopping for
Stretch that
hospitals.
asshole out, boy. That motherfucker gonna look like a sewer.
Bump, bump, bump.
This nigga could keister a fucking bowling ball.
Bro, I'm out this bitch, man.
Yeah,
Blue,
man, I'm about to get off too. I need to give me some water and
damn, Blue.
what?
You be the conversary king if you was locked up doing that, bro. Shit.
Oh man, shit, fuck that. Getting on a plane, boy. I get a couple of keys up in that ass, boy. Hey,
My
come
mule.
on, bro.
Hey, he'll be my main mule.
You ain't lying. And I
Dude,
can smuggle an
I
Xbox.
want him
in
as
that
my
shit.
celly.
Hey,
I want him as my celly right there. He my celly.
Hey,
bring me
Grams
2 keys and
Brigade.
an Xbox.
Hey, yeah, everybody, Grants Brigade, hashtag Grants Brigade, bro.
That's forget.
Oh man.
Please.
Hey, yo, man. Everybody have a good night, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. Lou, tomorrow, you're fucking around in the morning, right? What the fuck Friday?
Yeah, tomorrow it'd be What the Fuck Friday, and then the Dirty Lunatic show tomorrow night too.
Yeah, and then I'm going live with Soul and Chile. Going live on Call of Duty about 5 o'clock. Talk about this shit. And then after that, I think Ben's going on it with what is it? The Radio Niche podcast? Yeah, that's Ben's. So he has. But yeah, you all have a good night. Thank you guys, everybody, for pulling up, man. I appreciate you guys. You guys be safe and thank you, love. You guys.
Thank you.
Guys, next time. All right, peace.